everybody. Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the show. Hi, Kate Moore, Jordan Camacho, Nata Dida, Chunky Shoes UK, Dushan Velasquez, Rock and Roses, Andrea Myers, Kev is in the house, I saw you earlier, Alina Poe, Marlena Perez, Sar Abraxas 969, Deborah C, Plush Thumpers, Kuma, and Jackie, I saw Angela, Jack's Bag Attack, Zach in the house, Logan Keel, the original Manolo gal. Do we have Carrie Bradshaw in the house? Armen, and there she is, Jackie. Edgar Alina Poe, says Dushan, right? Edgar Alina Poe, yes. We are very we don't know. Kev says, love the mid-century vibes, right? And you should see the other guy. Carrie Bradshaw pales in comparison to me. You best believe she does. Carrie Bradshaw isn't clever enough to join the fashion bunker. I don't think she, I don't think she's that advanced. You know what I mean? So Carrie Bradshaw obviously pales in comparison, So how's everybody doing? It's been a week. I woke up with the worst migraine yesterday, and then turns out it was because the weather was changing, and I didn't know because the weather was kind of fine, but then I got a terrible migraine. I had to we could not stream, and then it started to rain, and then the weather changed, and it's still raining. It's like really, really bad weather. There are also flood warnings going on, so it's all a mess, but my headache is gone. So that's a good thing. So, and I didn't, yeah. And actually I was talking to Debbie, and Debbie was like, is the weather changing? I was like, I don't know. It turns out, yeah, it was the weather after all. So I do feel better now. Thank you, Natadida. Hi, Music Girl 07. Yes, no, yeah, all good, all good. And so that's okay. We'll go. And then, you guys, I got a surprise for you. Thumb up the live stream. Guess what? Today we're doing a little experiment. So actually, today, after the main show, we're going to do the after show for Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. Instead of doing it on Saturday, this week, we're going to do it today. So Saturday or Sunday, because the next stream is either Saturday or Sunday, but we're going to do the after show today. Trying something out to see how it works if I do the after show midweek rather than on the weekend. Let's see how it goes. So there you go. Jackie says, okay, I love this. So let me see if I can blend it in here. Hi, Kravi. Hi, Angela. Kravi, you're in. Yay! I'm glad you're here, sweetie. And so, you got a couple of hours time to think about becoming a Tier 2 member or a Tier 2 patron, and then getting access to the after show. Now, the after show is a live stream where we get to talk about stuff that we cannot talk about really here. And this is because community guidelines on YouTube keep changing. Certain words cannot be said, and that's okay. We play according to the rules, and then we find our other places and different ways of saying what we want to say. Just to be very clear, for those who have tried to troll me on other social media platforms saying that, he's not talking about everything in the main show, that means that he's failing. No, I'm not failing whatsoever. I'm just very clever. So I know exactly what goes where. And certain things have certain places that they need to be, and that's okay. That's okay. We are literally back in the Middle Ages here, you guys. These are very dark times. So we have to find our own personal way of conveying the message. Okay? There you go. IYKYK. So today we're going to do the after show. after the main show, which is going to be another live stream for Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. We're not going to do the after show on the weekend this week. We're going to do it today instead. But since it's Thursday, it's practically the weekend already. So I figured, might as well. Let's do it today. You know, we'll go. Our last pre-show, after show was over 3 hours long. It was 3.5 hours long. We had a lot to talk about in the last after show. So I'm telling you, the after shows are also very intense. Not to say that the main shows are not intense, but everything has its own place. Main show is a little bit more, you know, lighthearted, entertaining, because God knows we all have a cross to bear. We all have a lot of difficult times to go through and we're struggling, everybody in their own way. So I'm thinking to myself, main shows, it's really good that they're just playful, fun, as lighthearted as possible. And we talk about fashion. What else are we going to talk about? Yes, we throw the shade as we talk about passion. We go through places. Hi, Andy. Andrea Myers in the house. Really? We only got 36 likes? You guys, we got hundreds of people watching and only 36 thumbs up. Can we like thumb up the live stream? Thank you. Hi, Sasha Sanchez. Hi, Melissa Tuckatz. Good morning, Dacob and Bunker from Texas. It's a beautiful sunny 60 degrees here. Well, it's raining here, and we got flood warnings. We'll go. Hi, Gloria Recinos. Good morning. Oh, Dacob with my morning coffee. Hey, sweetie. Hi, Zara Justina. How's it going, darling? How's it going? Good. Sasha Sanchez. Oh, grandest of mornings, Dacob and the Bug. Hi, Sasha. Grandest of mornings to you. Top of the morning to you too, sweetie. And Mrs. Lily Joe. Hello. Hi, Denmark. Hi, Munyamu. Thank you. Adore your necklace. Thank you. Somebody was throwing shade at my necklace on my perfume channel. Can you believe? Some hoe came for me and said, I can't believe this guy and his fake Chanel necklace. I'm like, excuse you? Excuse you? And then I answered like, yeah, you can't educate the dumb. These days, you know what? If you're dumb, you're dumb. There's no educating the dumb. The stupid gonna stay stupid. That's 2025. I think my New Year's resolution is let the dumb stay dumb, because there's no educate. They don't want to get educated. They don't want to. They just want to be like, no, not listening. No. I'm like, okay, girl, you stay dumb. Enjoy. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Hi, Claire Bear. Hair looks great today. Have you done anything different? Looks very chocolatey. No, haven't done anything different. Nothing different. Never mess with Dacob's Tyrion Pink. Right, Munyamo? That's where we're at. Anyway, hi, Donna Mazzati. A Pahoga player. Oh my God, you best believe. Well, so we got sad news to start off the show. Breaking news. So the Versace empire has been sold to Prada Group, and we were all speculating that this was going to happen, but alas, finally it happened. Donatella Versace is stepping down from her role as artistic director of Versace. And this, there she is, Donatella in Los Angeles, right around the corner. Just a couple of days ago, as she was getting ready to go and support her dear friend Elton John and his foundation. And so this is a photo from Donatella's Instagram account. She is a great ally to us gay peeps. And it kind of breaks my heart. You know, it really does. I don't know. It's like this year is already bad. And I'm like, really, Donatella, you're leaving us too? Come on. No. But I don't know what to tell you guys. She's, you know, she's been, I'll read to you what she wrote on her Instagram account. or on the Versace Instagram account, championing the next generation of designers has always been important to me. I am thrilled that Dario Vitale, I guess Dario Vitale is going to take over her job. I'm thrilled that Dario Vitale will be joining us and excited to see Versace through new eyes. I want to thank my incredible design team and all the employees at Versace that I have had the privilege of working with for over 3 decades. It has been the greatest honor of my life to carry on my brother Johnny's legacy. He was the true genius, but I hope I have some of his spirit and tenacity. In my new role, now she has a new role, she's not completely gone, but in my new role as Chief Brand Ambassador, I will remain Versace's most passionate supporter. Versace is in my DNA and always in my heart. Donatella Versace. Man, you guys, I don't know. We just reviewed her show, her last show, just a couple of weeks ago. We reviewed it here together. Kev says Prada done her dirty. Could have been a co-directorship like Mucha and Raf. But Kev, do you believe that they kicked her out? That Prada kicked her out? Or was it her decision to step down? Because, I mean, look, if she's a brand ambassador, what is she now? Head of? Chief Brand Ambassador. Basically, Chief Brand Ambassador means she'll be wearing Versace to special events. Like, basically, she's an influencer now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what her role is right now. And I want to say, you know, I mean, this is more Johnny than Donatella, but here, in honor of you, Donatella, here's a pillow. I will hold a pillow for you to fall on so you can always fall comfortably. Oh, man, you guys. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged in just my opinion. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Donna Mazzotti says, I feel like we are losing more of Gianni. Yes. And Donna, I could not have said it better myself. I think, you know, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course she's not Gianni. Of course she didn't invent this whole Barocco style and the Medusa and everything. Like, I get it. But she has that something, you know, that Versace star power. And you guys, I mean, she's in her 70s. You know, I wish her a long and healthy life. But we're at the end of, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. This is terrible. 69, she's 69 now? Okay. You know, Polyhesta says, I think she was done with the job. Kev says, brand ambassador like Kristen Stewart for Chanel. I know, really sad. It's the end of an era, you guys, and I think Donatella deserves better. I don't know. I mean, sure, she's been at the helm of Versace ever since Gianni passed away in the mid-90s, and she has had her moments. She, you know, some collections were more strong than others. But it's kind of, to me personally, the Versace brand is, yes, the symbol of Gianni, first and foremost, always will be, but it's also Donatella, you know, very much so. It's also Donatella. And I think she is just becoming a brand ambassador. It's the end of an era. It really, really is. And I wish Donatella all the best. I can't believe she was around the corner just a couple of days ago. But then again, it's not like I was invited to the event. So, you know, but hey, Elton, you know, maybe I can moderate your fundraiser one day. Call me. And as for Donatella, I wish you all the best, girl. I'm thinking now maybe we should buy something from her last collection. The fashion show was just a couple of weeks ago in Milan. That was her goodbye collection. I don't know. Did she know when she stepped out to bow at the end of that fashion show? Did she know that that was the last show? Did she know? Because it didn't feel like she was saying goodbye. It was very much, like she does. At the end of the show, she steps out and she looks better than all the models. And she did yet again. She was dressed better than all the other models. I always say about Donatella, nobody wears Versace like Donatella. She wears Versace like nobody else, just like Vivienne Westwood. Nobody wore Vivienne Westwood like Vivienne Westwood. Nobody wore Coco Chanel like Coco Chanel. And the same about Versace. I mean, women look gorgeous dressed in sexy Versace dresses, but Donatella transcends the sexiness. I mean, when Donatella wears one of Versace's dresses, it's not just, it's not just luxury hoe. When she wears Versace, it becomes a status. It becomes a statement. It becomes legendary, And when other people wear Versace, it looks, expensive hoe chic, cute, sexy. Yeah, but not legendary. This is legendary. So at least she's going to keep wearing Versace as their chief brand ambassador. Kev says, rumor has been circulating since January that Dario is going to Versace, so maybe they've been trying to figure out where Donatella fits. Well, now that it's official that Dario Vitale is going to Versace, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Donatella. I'm wishing you all the best. I wish the Versace brand also all the best. Now I'm thinking, to buy something from her last collection just to have a little memory moment. I did like quite a few pieces anyway from that show, so it's not like, I'd be forcing myself. But maybe I'll be that ratchet hoe and I'm going to wait until it hits the outlet. So thank you, Donatella, and thank you for the outlet. Love you loads. Subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. Love you loads. Bye. So, yeah. In other sad news, believe it or not, there's more sad news, as if we're going to get to the happy news as well, I promise. But in other sad news, so apparently, Wendy Williams called the cops and they took her out of her apartment, assisted living. Oh, yeah, tip your host. Thank you. Also today we also again as countdown to St. Patrick's Day, we have the St. Patrick golden coins today as well for every tip, and then at the end of the show we're going to pull one out and we're going to do a reading by Mr. Predicto. So Wendy so the police came, they escorted her out of that assisted living facility in which she claimed that she was imprisoned and did not have the right to leave whenever she wanted to leave, and so on and so forth. So what happened was they took her to the hospital. They did a cognitive test on her, like to check out whether or not she was fully aware of who she was, where she was, are you cuckoo or are you with us? And she apparently passed the test in flying colors. She scored 10 out of 10, allegedly, and everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So apparently she passed in flying colors, 10 out of 10, and then they brought her back to her assisted living facility, and apparently then a day or two there was a hearing with a judge. I'm not so sure if she was there at the hearing or if it was all long distance, but I just got the news a couple of hours ago that something terrible happened. Apparently the judge was speaking in name of her conservator. That lady that's her conservator, forgot her name. And apparently the conservator says that Wendy was allowed to leave whenever she wanted. She was never kept captive inside of that building. She could go whenever she wanted to go. She could go shopping whenever she wanted to go shopping. She could get visitors anytime she wanted to get visitors. But the judge continued, but because she was not behaving well, and by not behaving well, they mean because she was looking to talk to the media too much, now apparently the conservator is looking to lock her up in an even tighter place where she doesn't have the privileges that they claim she had in the current facility. Now, Wendy claims that this is all false and that nobody gave her the freedoms that they claim that they have given her. She said nobody could come to see her. She was locked up. She couldn't leave when she wanted to leave. And so she's claiming that this is absolutely not the truth. Also, she claims, they didn't even want to let her go to see her dad for his 90-something birthday in Florida. And she had to fight to even get the permission to do that. So it's not like she could just leave and see her family and spend time with her loved ones. So now the judge is claiming that the conservator is looking to tie her up even more. And apparently she was treated as if she was not competent. Like, they're talking to her like she's not really there. And I think this is disgusting. I mean, here's the thing, you guys. Let's, real talk now for a minute here. Legally, I'm no lawyer, so I cannot give you legal advice, but I'm just thinking, if she is legally declared incompetent or with some form of dementia, then I would think that the court, as long as she is legally declared incompetent, I would think that the court would treat her like a kid, because by law, she's declared, incompetent. So she has to remove somehow legally that incompetent thing away from her status so that she can have a full human standing in front of the justice system. But the problem is they placed her under this conservatorship in a very sneaky way. I believe it didn't happen correctly. It feels like they manipulated her into signing stuff, doing things. The bank declared her, some fishy stuff is going on with all her millions, so let's declare her, incompetent. I'm like, oh, I see. So in the state of New York, so this is how we're going to do it in the state of New York. So if you have money, everybody's worried about your money. And they don't want to let you spend it how you want to spend it. I see. But if you're poor, living on the streets, nobody gives two shits about your mental state, your mental capacity, and what you're capable or not capable of. So it's all about just the money. And like everything in this country, it's all about the money. And that really saddens me, because Wendy is not money. She's a human being with real emotions, and she's really intelligent, you guys, and she has a wonderful sense of humor. I love her so much, and I miss her so, so, so much ever since she lost the show. And then, this whole idea of kind of saying, oh, well, she, has this frontal temporal lobe dementia, whatever they want to call it. And now that she's been sober, she hasn't been guzzling the past couple of years. Okay. Now the brain has recuperated, it has healed. Okay. When you're sober, you clear up. The fog is gone, So I'm like, and then they interviewed this other psychiatrist or psychologist who said, frontal temporal lobe dementia is really hard to diagnose. It takes years to diagnose. But then they said that they diagnosed her super fast. I'm like, how could they diagnose her super fast? There's not even a real diagnosis for this. You know what I mean? So now she's better and better and better, and she's completely competent and she's clear. And whenever she gives a telephone interview, she's sharp as a knife. Kudos to her. But here's my worry, you guys. After all is said and done, she admitted already years ago that she's an addict. And living in this assisted facility, as terrible as it is, she didn't drink. And she cleared up. And she's fabulous now. I'm really worried once she's out and about that she starts drinking again. Because it's really hard, you guys, to, uh, it's a disease and it accompanies you your entire life. You can't just be like, okay, I'm done with this disease. No, it sticks with you till the end of your days. And it's something you have to deal with on a daily basis. Okay. I'm not so sure that she has the right people around her to protect her, to help her remain sober. Because, I mean, if it's true about her son that we saw the interview. Did you guys see the interview? Did you guys see the interview where she says like her son was taking the money behind her back and that broke her heart? He's the only son she has. She loves him, right? And that broke her heart. So I'm like, okay, is he going to be nicer to her now? Because, I mean, the divorce was messy. It's not like her ex-husband is there like loving her and wanting to help her. He's somebody else's, the father of somebody else's child now. Like, it's very, very messy. And I'm really, really worried because, like, what is she going to do? Like, kind of lean onto her son again? But the son doesn't seem, did he learn his lesson? Is he going to be kinder to her? Is he going to try not to go behind her back to take money and stuff? Like, is he going to protect her? Because who else she got? I don't know. All those friends that were on TV giving interviews, how much they miss her, this and that. I'm like, are they really friends or are they celebrity friends? She needs a really, really, really safe environment where she feels loved and protected. Otherwise, it's really, you can fall back into the addiction. And Trauma Queen, don't get me wrong. I agree with you. Trauma Queen just said it's not our business what celebrities do with their addiction. She's entitled to her money and should not be locked up. I completely agree with you. She should not be locked up. Absolutely not. But I love her. She's a public persona that's been around for, decades, and she's a part of my life, and I worry for her. So I just want the best for her. I'm not saying she should be locked up so she doesn't drink anymore. What I'm saying is I just really hope that she recognizes her addiction and takes it really seriously and doesn't fall into it again. Because it's really dangerous, you guys. You know that the biggest number of people, and we're talking about like major addictions here, where people who take like really, heavy drugs and stuff, when they stop and then they start again, I know I'm going to be careful what I say. When they stop and then they start again, that's a problem because the body's not used to the levels anymore of, I can't say it on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. So this is a big problem. This is why a lot of people, when they stop and then they start again after a while, they start in the same dose they used to do before. And that's what the body cannot take. Now, I know with alcohol it's different, but anyway, I'm just saying, I'm really worried. I really am. I really am. Having said all that, I don't believe in conservatorships, and I think it's a very, very strange system that America has set in place where it seems like it's so easy. Anybody can just like push you into a conservatorship for like no other reason than, oh, well, you look weird. You're acting weird. Trauma Queen says, and why don't men ever get into conservatorships? It's always the women under scrutiny. Kanye should be under conservatorship, but no one says anything. I completely agree with you. Trauma Queen, that is very, very well said. And but it again, this is maybe a conversation for the after show because obviously, my next step to this is in this country, women are not treated fairly. And also what you do with your body. You know, I can't say, please nobody spell it out in the chats because we can't say it, but you know what I mean. The right to decide for yourself, your own health, that is something that this country seems to like not care about, you know, when it comes to women. So, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. And I really, really hope that things get better. And I hope that everybody gets the right to their own bodies fully back. Okay. So there you go. Hi, Terry. Hi, welcome to the chats. Hi, Rudy. Yes, very sketchy system. And so there you go. All right. So moving on to lighter topics. If you know, thank you, Denmark. We know what you mean. Yeah. There you go. 80 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. While we're talking about beautiful, beautiful Black queens, you know I love you so much. Well, here's another Black queen for you. And I am here to spread awareness about her because I have to be honest with you, I did not know this story either. So Angela Dean, I have here, I'm going to blend in a picture. Let me blend in the second picture so everybody gets to see Angela Dean. There's two pictures. I said two. It doesn't matter. Okay, now let's click to part 2. All right. So here it is. I am Angela Dean. Okay, I am Angela Dean. So go follow her on Instagram. And here's the thing. So now that you've seen her Instagram name very clearly, okay, I am Angela Dean. See what's her caption? And in this video, you can go check out her Instagram profile and hear her talk. She says, I designed the original cone bra that Madonna is wearing in the Blonde Ambition tour. Now let me go to the first picture where you get to see Angela and you get to see Madonna's bra. So what she says in this video is that she designed the cone bra, not Jean-Paul Gaultier. And she very calmly and very, very clearly and succinctly describes, look, there is a cone bra that Gaultier designed for Madonna, and then there are a few cone bras that I designed for Madonna. And she describes the difference between the cone bras, and I was shocked. I always thought that this was Gaultier. I kid you not. My entire life, I thought that Jean-Paul Gaultier designed this particular bra. Nope. It was not Jean-Paul Gaultier. Can you believe? It was Angela. And now, what shocked me, exactly, Sid, without crediting Angela. So, Angela says in this video that she has contacted Madonna's team and, you know, to let her crew know, like, hey, but she's very polite and kind, okay? She's a designer, very talented too. Obviously, this is more than talent, this is genius. But what, you know, so this is obviously shocking and credit should be given where credit is due. Please, Madonna, do right by Angela. I mean, come on. Seriously. Like, really. And then what made me even more shocked is that Gaultier uses this, not just this image, but this design with the threaded parts here with the hanging little lace. He used this, you know, as a print on T-shirts, for the perfume bottle. There's like a special limited edition, which he calls the Rockstar edition of his Classique perfume bottle that also has this particular design on it. Now, I know that this particular design isn't patented per se, so technically you could make something very similar and just change a little detail here and there and you could claim it's yours, especially if you use it as a design for a perfume bottle. But I'm like, Gaultier has designed so many different guêpières and bodysuits. Like, he could have used a different one. You know what I mean? He didn't have to use this one for his perfume bottle. And I'm shocked on so many levels because I never thought Madonna would like do this, like to not credit Angela. But then I also thought like Jean-Paul would never do this, to not credit Angela. And not only to not credit Angela, but like to snatch her design and kind of imply that it's his. So yeah. So that really made me kind of reevaluate Gaultier, and it breaks my heart because I love him, but damn. Yeah, so Sid says, literally just saw the bottle on Amazon today as I was ordering Ultra Mal. No, guys, not the latest one. Wait, hold on. I'm going to... I know you're talking about Classique, the latest one, right? Sid, are you talking about the latest one? I'm talking about a limited edition one in particular. I'll show it to you. Jean-Paul Gaultier. Rockstar was the edition. Thumb up the live stream, you guys. Come on, we're only at 88 likes. What gives? Okay. And this one, this is, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old. I'm talking about this limited edition. Now, you tell me if this limited edition doesn't look like this bra. No, can we talk? Yeah, I know, Sid. I know you saw the newer one. I'm talking about this one, Sid. This is the one where I'm saying this is a little bit very, very one-to-one, you know? Yeah. And so, I mean, Madonna's team, but also Jean-Paul Gaultier, like, come on. Can we please make this right? And also not just credit Angela, but maybe like, I don't know. Can she sue for damages? I don't know. I don't know how it is with, making clothes and garments, and if it's not copywritten, it's probably difficult. But whatever. At least Angela, my dear, we know now. Now we know. So now that we know, we will not be making that credit mistake again. And I know it's a very slim consolation because it's not like the fashion bunker yet. We're not yet at millions and millions of subscribers, but for our small community that we are, we now know. And that's a grassroots movement right there. So we know. Now we know. And this is important. This is important. We now know. And bit by bit, more and more people will know as well. Trust you me, I'll make sure of that, because whenever I'm out and about amongst the fashion peeps, you best believe I will be stating that Angela, this is Angela's cone bra, not Gaultier's, period. So, there you go. Sid says, sadly, this industry is built on the backs of overlooked women, especially colored. There you go. Well, Sid, not today. Today, at least for our small community, we rise to the occasion and accountability, you know. There you go. So, but this really saddened me. Saddened me for Angela, first and foremost, because she could have been at the top of the world for all these decades. You know what I mean? Riding the success of Madonna's Blonde Ambition tour and prospering and getting more gigs and getting more jobs, getting more design jobs. I mean, she's successful in her own right, don't get me wrong, but she could have been stratospherically successful had this all been justly credited to her from the get-go. Just saying. So there you go. Sid says, well, you know what? You brought this to our attention. I never would have known otherwise. Thank you for raising awareness, King. Oh, man. Thank you for listening. And let me show again Angela's Instagram one more time so you guys get to see it and send her some love and support and tell her Dacob sent you. I am Angela Dean. There you go. That's her Instagram account. And you're going to find this reel. She filmed a little reel where she explains it very clearly in her reel. So that's her Instagram account. And she's very soft-spoken and has a very calm way of saying, hey, this is what Gautier did. This is what I did. You know, she was very, very professional. Very, very professional. There you go. So that's a little bit of news also that happened today and actually brought to my attention. I think Louis brought this to my attention. So thank you, Louis, so much. So, yes. Breaking news, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the astronauts that were locked up in space are supposed to return today. Return of stuck astronauts. Oh, no, actually, the breaking news is that they have delayed. Okay, well, I guess Elon fails yet again. So Elon has failed us yet again. And today he has failed us because apparently SpaceX has scrubbed the launch. So the astronauts are... Well, they continue being stuck in space. Thank you, Elon. As Bernie would say, the oligarchy. The oligarchy. I'm exercising Bernie's pronunciation better and better. Oligarchy. Oligarchy. Natadita says, of course we're worried.
Of course we're worried.
I mean, yeah. So there you go. So the oligarchy let us down yet again. So there you go. So that happened, but I'm keeping an eye out on this story, and I'll have an update hopefully by the weekend. I hope that they manage to come back home safe by the weekend, because it's not like they said, oh, we scrubbed the launch and we're going to postpone it by a day. We don't know how far in the future it has been postponed to. Maybe now that the Tesla shares are plummeting, there's no more money to fuel the SpaceX shuttle to go up. I don't know. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. For example, another strange thing that has happened. Do you guys remember the Polo teddy bear? Now, I don't know who sent me this. I think this was also Louis. Do you know the Polo teddy bear, like Ralph Lauren? Maybe not Ralph Lauren, but Polo, because Polo and Polo Ralph Lauren are two different things. So this is another real strange thing that happened. So apparently, even teddy bears are on Ozempic. Ya guys, blend in Exhibit A. So this is from Beto Ota Advocate. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ozempic rumors swirl around Polo Bear after debuting new snatched look. before and after. Now, this is, to be perfectly honest with you, this is giving me Gigi vibes from the lawsuit. I can't say his full real name, but anyway. Super Mario's brother. So, you guys, I mean, this is how I remember the bear. But, like, look what they did to the bear. Can we talk? So they're speculating the bear's on Ozempic, but it had a sort of a glam up or a glam down, depending on what you like. You like your bear to be a bear, or do you like your bear to be more like Chalamet not? Now, spaces are listening to Major Tom. Oh, JB. Oh, we love a little David Bowie moment. And so that's from Ralph Lauren, right? Alina Poe, there you go. He just came out of hibernation. Oh my God, Michelle. He's been hibernating for 3 years. This is not just one winner. This is not one winner. This dude has been hibernating for a decade. Bear and the twink, says Kev. I mean, the bear lost his stuffing. Yeah, I knew you guys would deliver the puns. Trina, I also prefer the round bear. Why am I saying this with a Boston accent? I don't know. But, so what did they say here? They said, it's a glow up. Famous Polo bear has this week set tongues wagging around the world. Known as the more suave version of Queensland's famous Bundy bear, Polo is known around the globe as a fashion icon who enjoys rubbing shoulders with celebrities and attending notable events. Okay, la-dee-da, I say. Look, Polo had a hit. They had a bit of a tough break up over the Christmas break, and he's really thrown himself into getting back in shape and getting back out there, said the spokesperson from the company. So apparently the Polo bear had a rough breakup. Okay. He has hopes of competing in a High Rocks comp, and he's joined a running club, said the spokesperson. And he's just shot a video with a Shuna Scora, so things are really looking up. Some could say he's entered his fuckboy era. But that's not for us to comment on, the spokesperson said. Now, why did they imply that this version of the bear was not getting any action? Because, quite frankly, I prefer this version of the bear than this version of the bear if we're going to talk about action. Okay? Okay? No, but like, okay. So, and then, anyway, but then they said, but the other thing to factor in is that his previous jumper added 10 kegs. So that needs to be taken into account. Oh, because this was like a knitted sweater, and this was knitted, and this is kind of like a crew neck sweatshirt. Oh, and then the comments, of course, I went into the comment section right away. Somebody said, it's not Ozempic. He's just laying off the honey. Somebody else said, he looked so much happier before. I mean, it's the same face, but he does kind of look happier here. I guess because he reminds me of me as I roll off of the couch and wobble my way to the kitchen to grab a little snacky snack for myself, a little chocolate, a little cookie, a little something, something. This is me being very, very happy that I deserve a snack. Yeah, and this is me not being very happy that I'm back. So there you go. So there's that story. So which one do you prefer, guys? This one or this one? The kind of the bear or half a bear? He woke up after winter sleep, yeah. Oh, Kev wants both. Well, the thirst is real. Alina Poe says dad body version for sure. Mr. Steal Your Sweater, I like them both, says Andy. Chubby Bear says Kelly. Polly Hester says, give me the beef, babes. T. Hunter wants the full bear. Kate Moore says, what's next? He's going to act like Ted from Seth MacFarlane. Money. Yeah, right? Period. Sid says, build a bear. Not built anymore. Blood and Chatty says, that is a bit weird. That's like when they announced Bert and Ernie were a gay couple, but never had relations because they are puppets. I'm getting fed up with this woke nonsense. Well, honey, who says that Bert and Ernie did not have relations? Like, why can't Bert and Ernie have their privacy? Oh, Blonde and Chatty, they slept in separate beds after the deed, before the deed. What do you know? Maybe it's part of their game. It's part of their shtick, to be like sneaking into each other's beds at night. You don't know. You don't know what they're into. You don't know what Bert and Ernie are into. You don't know. Yeah, exactly. And the roommates, sure. Maybe because they were always plugged with a stick up at the end. Well, Kev, during that was their day job. That was their day job. They are puppets with a hand up there, during the day, but then at night they're empty. So, they can fill it up with other stuff. So there you go. V says, I like my husband with some squishy bare cheeks. It's so cute to me. I love my husband's cheeks. They are 50s couple with separate beds, says Kate Moore. Oh, Claire Bear, really? Okay, Claire Bear says, I think Ozempic Bear has better style, but the OG Bear is cuter. There you go. The luxury bucket list. You darn straight. Lucy and Desi slept in separate beds and had kids. Thank you, luxury bucket list. There you go. Hi, Alan. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Letty. How's it going? Hello, Bunker, Dacob. So happy to catch this live. Hi, sweetie. Maybe they are so big they need that much space as polyhesta. I mean, y'all, I need to see his chest if he's really a bear. Show me that chest hair. Sid, I mean, it's probably fluffy. Yeah. Probably very furry. Very, very furry. And Alina posts, maybe one of them was snoring. It's a possibility. Blonde and Chatty says, my mom and dad slept in separate beds as she can't stand his snoring. Well, there you go, Blonde and Chatty. You were so quick to jump to conclusions there. Like, oh, well, they're not a couple. They're not sleeping in the same beds. Your mom and dad literally slept in separate beds. Girl. Oh, man, that's our Blonde and Chatty, ladies and gentlemen. And, but budget cuts, they probably shaved him. I mean, this is what I'm thinking. If they're going to make him still a plushie to be purchased, of course it's cheaper to make him smaller. They save on material. But want to bet that he's going to cost the same, if not even more, than his predecessor? It's all money, innit? Anyway, thank you, guys. Enjoy the bear. I think we got some tips in. Hold on, let me prepare the nuggets. Donna Mazzotti, thank you so much, sweetie. Let me add
Donna
you
Mazzotti
to the
donatait de
shrine.
$15. Let the bear it is on.
Donna. And then in the back, I'm going to spell Mazzotti. Because it doesn't all fit on one side. So we got Donna on one side and Mazzotti on the back. And we got our first coin. Thank you so much, sweetie. Used his own fur to custom make his own knit budget cuts even for bears. Period, babes. Period. Oh, wait. Is this a second one or the same one?
Donna Mazzotti donatait de $15. Let the bear
it's the
it
second
is
one.
on.
Thank you so much, Donna. Let me add a second one. Thank you. Very, very generous. Thank you. Donna Mazzotti got a second one. And I got ya, babes. Donna Mazzotti. Yes, Quinn. Adding you to the shrine. Yeah, Bubbles is French now, you guys. I know, she's French. You wanted her to speak in French. Now she's speaking in French. So, oh, Deborah C says, I'm fading. Got to go. It's 2 a.m. I can't hold out until the after show. Take care and have fun. Oh, sleep well, sweetie. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have more news here, and I think this was also sent to me by... Hi, Mahones Kileki. Alan says, how's your Hermès journey going? We got a bag. My co-host, the Birkin. But this was not a journey. Like, remember I made a video with the unboxing where I explained the whole situation. No pre-spend needed. It's all explained in the video. So Louis also sent me another tidbit of information that Alexandra Gucci, the lady who inherited the iconic, well, one of the heirs of the iconic Gucci house, she opened up her own brand. And now we have Gucci bags, but then we also have Alexandra Gucci bags, and they are different bags. So it's kind of interesting because her brand is called AGCF, and she opened up a boutique on Rodeo Drive, just like her predecessor, father, stepfather, whatever he was one of the first to open a luxury boutique on Rodeo Drive, like to initiate that whole Beverly Hills luxury fashion houses opening up boutiques there. She's following that tradition, and she opened on Rodeo Drive, you guys, her brand AGCF. So you remember a couple of years ago, she was also making claims that she was S-aid when she was little. So we cannot say that here, but so there's like a lot of stuff going on there. So I don't know what sort of legal situation she went through, and now she has her own brand. My question to you is, should we do for the next live stream, maybe like a more in-depth view of how her bags look like, or does nobody care? Because I thought I would announce that she's opening a store, she has her own brand now, and she has bags. Okay. So we could maybe look at them, but I mean, it's not, it's kind of niche. Okay, I would love to see them. Yeah, Rudy. Yeah, her story touched us all. Yes. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'd like to see how her designs deter or are similar. Let's do a shopping vlog. All right. Okay, so I'll put a pin in that for next time. All right, then. Hold on. Oh, Terry, thank you so much, sweetie.
Thérèse Anqueguir donated de $20. From Kenny, he promised he wouldn't tip this stream but you be wanted to send one.
Oh my God, I did not understand. What did Bubbles say? Oh, from Kenny, I promised I wouldn't tip this stream, but hubby wanted to send one. Aw, Terry, Kenny, thank you guys so much. Let me add, okay, so I'm going to add Kenny. I'm going to add Kenny to... I'm going to add Kenny to the shrine. Thank you, Kenny and Terry. We got Kenny and we got the shrine. Good luck, guys. Let's do a shopping vlog, says Palihesta. You gotta fly over to LA, babes. So wait, so we were talking about Donatella, right? I didn't write that down. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. And then, okay, we did this quick convo. Right. So, okay, so here I wanted to talk about something. Sorry to add to your workload, but could we do something geeky and fun again on Totally Dacob? At the moment, no. Because I really have no time. But as soon as I have time, yes, I would love to play another game. Logan Keel would love your rundown. Rundown on... Oh, on the bags? Okay, so something to think about, for sure. Okay, All right, now we're going to talk about the Botox and bags situation. Hi, Marie-Antoinette. Welcome back. It's a long time no see. So this is also the title of the live stream connected to this particular story, which we're going to talk about now. And of course, 121 likes, thumb up the live stream, you guys, and subscribe. Botox and bags. What do they have in common? Not just, put up, I'll do this again. Botox and bags, what do they have in common? It's not just the way certain people look when they are all Botoxed and perchance also have a bit of filler done, plus wear a luxury bag. No, Botox and bags seems to be a title from Sex and the City or And Just Like That. Possibly, but no. In this story, if we're talking Botox and bags, you best believe we're going to be talking about Florida. Oh, those Floridians. Such a hoot, such a hoot. Well, what are the Floridians up to this time? Well, an owner, as reported by 6 South Florida, the owner of a high-end Palm Beach boutique was arrested. Why are we not surprised? For selling fake Chanel bags as per the police. Now, we're going to get to this. It's a very interesting story. And we're going to get also to the explanation of why Botox and bags. But first, subscribe to my channel. Thumb up this video. Let's get to 100,000 subbies. Thank you so much for subscribing. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So, the you guys, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Pompadour in the live chat says Botox and bags is my life. All right. The owner of a high-end boutique in Palm Beach was arrested after authorities say she was busted selling counterfeit Chanel bags in a sting operation at her store. The police organized a sting operation just to prove that she was selling counterfeit luxury bags. You guys, the police called the sting operation Botox and bags. Like, can we just take a minute? So first of all, at least one of the police officers working on that case had to be a sister. If you know what I mean. IYK, because what cop comes up with the idea to call a sting operation Botox and bags? Legend. This, consider it stolen. We will make an entire movie with this title. Okay, but now let's get to the story. Arlene Bonner owns Couture and More. I love how it's Couture and More. And now we know what the and more stands for. She was honest. She's like, look, my store is called Couture and More. There's more in the back. On Royal Poinciana Way, NBC affiliate WPTV reported she was arrested Wednesday on a charge of selling or offering for sale counterfeit goods or services, which is a third-degree felony. In Florida, I guess. A probable cause affidavit details that It was on February 4th that investigators received a reliable and verified tip about designer handbags in the rear storage that were suspected of being counterfeit. And then they say that on February 12th, okay, an undercover detective conducted the operation dubbed Botox and Bags and went into the store where at the back, a sign on the door allegedly read, "Back room sale." Now, in my mind, I go straight to Hermes, and you know how we always joke about, I know you got one in the back, there's always one in the back. Well, Arlene had one in the back, okay? And she wrote it, she printed it on her door. She's like, "We got more in the back." This is so Florida, you guys. You gotta love this. Inside were 6 Chanel bags behind a display case, all marked with the brand's logo. The affidavit reads, "When the undercover detective inquired if the pink one was for sale, let me show you Exhibit A, the pink bag that the detective purchased from Couture and More." When the undercover detective inquired if the pink one was for sale, Bonner stated that the handbags belonged to a person that had done a trunk show. And we remember all the episode of Sex and the City where Samantha and Carey are in the valley somewhere in LA, and out of the trunk of a car, they try to get like Fendi baguettes and stuff. You remember that episode? The trunk show. And he was supposed to pick up the handbags the following day, the affidavit said. Bonner allegedly also told the detective to not say where she bought the purse from and told her, "If you tell people the handbags are real, that is how you get into trouble." Bless her heart, you guys. Miss Bonner was being super honest. She's like, "Here, I'm selling you the bag for, by the way, $635. She sold the bag for $635. I mean, bless her heart. And she said, "But don't tell anybody it's real, because if you tell them it's real, you're going to get in trouble." So she literally said that to the detective. And the detective purchased the pink bag for $635. The police said a real Chanel bag sold by an authorized dealer has an estimated retail value of $7,000. And later, an authenticator deemed the bag was fake. We'll go. And there were more bags in the back, and she would have sold those as well. But, so now, and it goes on to say the representative from the company also reportedly told authorities that the suspect has never had the right or authority to use Chanel monogram or any other trademarks, la-di-da. You know, the whole story, you know, when Chanel then comes for you because, like, how dare you resell Chanel, blah, blah. Although Chanel did not authenticate this bag. It was some third-party authenticator that deemed this bag to be non-authentic. But if Ms. Bonner herself told the female detective purchasing the bag, like, "Hey, don't tell anybody it's real, because that's how you get in trouble," bless her heart. No, Rudy says the seller is a real one for that. No, it gets even better, you guys. It gets even, the story isn't over until the fat lady sings, as they say. So Bonner was later arrested but released from custody Wednesday evening after posting $5,000 bail. Now, WPTV went to her store, Couture and More, the next day after Bonner was released from prison. The store the next day was open. And the journalist went into the store. Bonner was in the store. Again, she was working, okay? And they requested her to give an interview. And she allegedly said, I don't want to be on camera. but I'm really, really sorry. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. Like, she acknowledged it. You guys, she's such a trooper. She's like, y'all, I did an oopsie. So she did not want to go on camera, they said, but told WPTV that she was sorry and made a mistake. I don't know why, but that kind of warmed my heart. I know she did something illegal, okay, but like within the illegality of selling counterfeit bags, like, she put a sticker on her door saying, like, there's special stuff in the back. The person buying the bag, she warned the person and said, hey, just don't tell anybody it's authentic, because if you do, you might get in trouble. And then they catch her, take her to the slammer, and then, like, she pays bail, goes out, she's back working the next day, and she says to everybody, I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake. I think this is so sweet. Gloria says, Queen gotta work, says Gloria, period. Period. Yes, Sibylla says there is some redemption in her words. Sid says, Mama got kids to feed. Girl, I get it. No, these are tough times. It's 2025. What do you expect? Now, I understand that Chanel is going to be all up in her business now. How dare she, I get it, Chanel. You want to sell the authentic version of this bag for gazillion times the price, and chances are it might not even be as good a quality as this one. But we digress, allegedly. But, like, give a girl a break. She's a hustler, but she's, like, surviving here, okay? Couture and more. I say this is one of those cases where I say, you know what? We're good. Legally, I have no standpoint. I'm no lawyer. I'm no judge. But morally, as a regular civilian, as a regular mere mortal, just from my moral standpoint, I forgive her. What do you guys say? Let me know your opinion down below. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Thumb up this video. Let's get to 100K subbies. Denmark says, yes, bless her heart. She told the truth, so that's good, says Kelly. Hi, Nicole Pancakes. Good morning. I know, Chanel overcharges, honey. Oof. Kelly says, I forgive her. Bless her heart, though. But isn't that, I mean, you should see her photos. She looks cuckoo, but anyway. But, yeah, she apologized. She apologized. Now, I also wanted to talk to you about Chanel, right? Actually, Corinne says, yeah, the only thing is the price. I would have done 500. Corinne, you would have like, yeah, 635. Hey, let's do 500 and I'm not going to take you to the cops. That's your strategy. Botox and bags queen should have a reality show. Oh, Rudy, oh my God. I would so watch that TV show. Could you imagine if they followed her every day, and then we get to see like the back room and the front room and all the clients coming in and out? Ooh, I would be hooked to that show. Hooked. Oh, Alina Poe, total. She hustling in this economy. You got to do what you got to do to pay for those eggs. You know what I'm saying? I think there are more important crimes to solve in Florida, of all places, says Anya. Yeah, I mean, Marie Antoinette says, Dacob, I have a question for you. Would you work for a small brand, small business kind of a thing? I did in the past. And for a certain period of time I did, and then I quit. I moved on. Rudy says, Snooki of the 2020s, I'm telling you, right? And we all remember that mythological episode of Mob Wives where Big Ange, you remember the meme is still going around on every social media account when she said to the guy she was having lunch with, what did she say? She's like, 25 years he did for murder. Now he got me a puppy, a cute Pomeranian, with her lips and all. Oh man, Big Ange. That was a vibe too. That was a vibe. Yeah, Big Ange. Yeah, big heart for Big Ange. Yeah. 25 years he did for murder. and now he's out of the slam. Oh, he got me a puppy. IYK. Oh my God, you guys. Did you know? Are there any Mariah Carey fans in the chats? Because I just found out, I was looking at like one of her concerts on YouTube and all of her costume changes. And I was like, Mariah Carey. I was like, where does she come from, actually? I mean, because sometimes I would think she's black. Sometimes I'm like, oh, she's Latina. Sometimes I even think she's Asian. I mean, she's like everything, right? Mariah Carey's everything. And then I look her up, and turns out she's Irish. She's partially Irish, you guys. So she is South American, black, and Irish. Irish. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Maybe now she can join, what's that other lady's name? That escaped America. From With Honors, friend of Madonna. God, from, what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell. Thank you. She can join Rosie O'Donnell in Ireland now. Not Adida. Oh my God. Not Adida just wrote Maria O'Carey. Maria O apostrophe Carey with the K. Maria O'Carey, baby. The OG name. And could you imagine Mariah Carey singing with an Irish accent? I would live. I want Mariah O'Carey to do, with an Irish accent, the opening song for the reality TV show, Botox and Bags. I mean, come on, we're creating legendary entertainment here. Imagine Mariah O'Carey, Irish accent, intro song to the reality TV show Botox and Bags. I'm done. Thank you. Marie Antoinette says, by the way, today's lighting is fire. Thank you, guys. Thumb up the live stream. Kofifi Maga, how's it going, sweetie? Heir to the Carey Butter fortune. Yes. Hi, Grace Loves Fashion. How's it going? Right, Kev. Her and Meghan Sussex. Yes. Yes. Sid is like, Mariah, are you okay? In honor of Queen Camilla, I drink the spunk. Oh, Charlie, you're particularly bitter today. Mahones Kileki, I would be so hooked. I would watch it too, in loop. Mahones Kileki's like, want to watch that right now. Oh, baby, we belong together. But no, that's from the Valley. I wanted to say together in Irish accent, together. Oh, baby, we belong together. And Botox and Bags. Let's go shopping at Botox and Bags. Love it. Would love it. Writing to Netflix now, says DJ Max Trim. This would be a bestseller. Stranger Things, Wicca. We would get all the views. Botox and Bags belong together. There you go. That was such a good accent. Thank you, Rudy. I can't stand Meghan Markle says blonde and chatty. Oh, give the girl a break. Please keep her in the USA as we don't want her ginger winja back. Blonde and Chatty, behave. Behave. Behave, babes. Rudy says, Siobhan says, hey guys, popping in just at the right time to catch the accent. I know, Siobhan, it's Kimberly Kidman has died from laughter. Michelle says, this is cracking me up today, so needed. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Thumb up the live stream, you guys, because like, we'll go. Well, gladly keep her. Y'all are crazy across the pond, yeah. Yes, I agree with you. Also, like, because, you know, this is so funny. I mean, y'all, depression gone, period, over. And I'm telling you, like, I don't take these things too seriously, just to be perfectly clear with you guys. Like, I wish all of these personalities all the best in their lives. But the second they become public personas doing reality TV on Netflix, well, the second they start doing that, it's hunting season. Because I'm like, oh, you're looking for trouble. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, so you want people to comment on you, on what, okay. But, and then people come for me like, oh my God, how dare you make fun of Meghan Markle? I'm like, girl, I really, good luck to her, okay? Good luck to her. She a millionaire, oligarchy, as Bernie would say, the oligarchy. She an oligarch, so good for her. May she enjoy her riches, you know, but like, if you know what I mean, but like you're shoving down our throats a TV show, and the TV show girl, Trauma Queen is like, enough Meghan Markle sympathy. No. I'm just being honest here. I don't care either way. I just find the topics really funny. That's why I talk about them. That's all. That's all. I'm just, look, you guys, I don't want to step on anybody's tetas. Or nipples in that case, Miguel. You remember that episode of Golden Girls where Blanche had a big fight with Sophia because they wanted to date the same guy? And then they were making fun of each other's looks because, you know, both ladies wanted to date the same guy. And then then they decided that every night another girl would go out with the guy. Santo Domingo was his name. Santiago de Santo Domingo something. He was Cuban. And Sophia came back with him after her date. And Blanche was not playing very fair. Blanche was waiting at home for them two to come back so she can flirt with him. So she's there with her negligee. Okay. And they come in and she's like, I was just about to take a bath. You know, she's like, you know, taking everything off. And Sophia looks at her, she's like, because she wanted to have her perky bosoms floating in the water. And then Sophia says, what, you going to take a bath in an inch of water? Meaning her tetas are so small. I mean, I know, I cannot deliver the joke like the incomparable Estelle Getty and Rue McClanahan, but I try. Blanche never played fair. She a hussy. That's right, Gloria. A hussy. A pahoka play. Blanche never played fair. Never. Never. You know. And the world is dark enough, let me laugh, period. DJ says, first time able to join the stream, unable to watch before due to the time zone. Been watching you since the Jeremy Scott Wings review and brand pronunciation days. Big fan. Oh, DJ Maxman, thank you so much. Boy, those were the days. That was 11 years ago, by the way. 10 and a half years ago. But we're going for 11 because in September, it's going to be 11 years. Yes, I am a YouTube old timer. It's been 11 years. Very slow grower, not a shower, but a grower. As a Turkish Aries, I can understand Mariah's attitude, says Marie Antoinette. There you go. Rudy says, we love Leos. Well, most of them. Madonna's a Leo too, by the way. Claire Bear says, like, let's not bash all the Leos. No, we're not bashing all the Leos. There are fabulous Leos out there. Fabulous. There you go. Justine, the real Shakeen just joins the chat. How's it going, sweetie? My daughter is a Leo. She's feisty. Yes. Leos are feisty. And also, you cannot like befriend a Leo. You cannot make a Leo fall in love with you. Impossible. A Leo chooses. A Leo decides if they want to hang out with you. A Leo decides if you're good for them. A Leo just, if they like you, they stick with you. That's a Leo. There is no, if a Leo sniffs you and walks away, it's over. It's over. You can't run after a Leo and be like, hey, let's be friends. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. And the more you try to like convince them that you're a good person, the more they're going to be like, get away from me. Get away from me. Hey, Polyhesta says I'm a Mexican dramatic Leo. Natadita's like, me too, Leo. There you go. Growing slow, but with quality, says Armin. Thank you, sweetie. Sylvie says, that's so true, Dacob, about the Leos. So true, says Claire Bay. Loyal Lion, says Siobhan. Marie Antoinette says, Dacob, what do you think about Aries? Aries. Oh, they are really good friends, but very, very complicated lovers. Rudy says, yes, Marie has her birthday the same day two of my grandparents do. True, says Natalia. Kelly says, that is so true. It happened to me. Oh, you were running after a Leo and the Leo was like, girl, bah. And you're like, no, wait. Look, I could be so good for you. And the Leo's like, yeah, no. Bye-bye. And you're like, no, wait. Never works. If a Leo does not want to hang out with you, whether as a friend or as a lover, let them go. Because they choose. They're fine if you reject them. I mean, you know, they're a little bit upset, but like you can reject them, but you can't make them want you. You can't make them change their mind. Never. Claire Bear says, I'm a Leo and Chinese New Year tiger. Given big cat energy. Oh, wow, you're a double kitty. Yeah. Oh, Rudy, Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpios are so dangerous. They're very passionate. They're very horny. Very, like you heard a Scorpio, they will have their revenge a gazillion times over to the point where you're going to be like, enough already. I said I'm sorry a gazillion times. You had your revenge 10 times already. Enough already. And until you don't have a full mental breakdown in front of them, they will not stop. They will not stop. That's my experience. In relationships. I'm talking about my experience in a relationship with a Scorpio. It scarred me for life. Okay? For life. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go. You know. So there you go. Whose husband? Wait, hold on. Let me scroll up for the heart. Yeah. Plush Thumper says, oh, my husband is an Aries. Very faithful, but complicated. You gotta be in love. They are very, very strict. Yeah. Gloria says, Louis, Latino, Leo, novella, drama. Oh, why are we like this? Gloria. Classic Leo, though. Armin says, Dacob, don't you think if Donatella knew that it's her last show, she would have done something like Versace Spring-Summer 18 collection with Versace Muses? I also believe that if she really thought it was her last show, she would have done a little more something. But it was a beautiful show, though. But it's just, she didn't just bow out specially. It was just like, okay, bah, you know? Yeah, Chunky Shoes UK. Yeah, we're like, Bobbit. Yeah. As a Scorpio, I agree to the accusation, says Sid. Scorpios, I'm telling you. Very passionate, very zesty, fiery. Do not cross them. Do not. Maria Gripaldi. Scorpio here. Was that an announcement or a warning? Maria. Oh, Queen Marie Antoinette was a Scorpio, though? Well, we all know how that ended. Jocelyn says, I'm a Scorpio, but my moon sign is Pisces, so I'm softer. That's what she said. And yeah, a Scorpio will hold a grudge for life. Yep. I'm telling you. Until they see you break. Break. A Libra, Chan, Libra is constantly looking for balance and harmony. Harmony junkie. And it's very easy to also kind of set them out of their balance. And then once that happens, you really have to work hard to get them back to a state of
Chan donated
peacefulness.
$5. Yay,
Oh,
so
thank
happy
you,
to
Chan.
catch the live. And the summer always.
Oh, thank you so much, Chan. I'm going to add you to the little coin. The good luck coin. Coin, darling. Check this out. We got the Chan coin for St. Patrick's Day. Ooh, we're collecting them. Be sure to stay around till the end of the show. We're going to pull one out, and then if the person who's on the coin is still in the chats gets to ask a question to Mr. Predicto about the future. Maria Gripaldi says, unfortunately, we don't, I think there's a word, we don't know how to forgive. That's an interesting point, like not knowing how to forgive. So what are you saying? You're saying that you could be taught how to forgive, maybe? Rudy says, Scorpios are revenge queens. Never cross a Scorpio. I'm telling you. Corey K says, both my parents were Scorpios. Ouch. Oh, Cap Report says, Cancers hold grudges too. They don't let go, ever. True. I'm a proud Cancerian, and I can tell you, here's the thing. I can forgive the bitch. I never forget. Never. I have the memory of an elephant. I can forgive, yeah, but I'll never forget. Never, never, never. Never. I'm sitting plotting. I'm like, aha. But to be honest with you, this is the sad part. This is the thing. I never forget, not necessarily like what happened. Like I'll remember that for some reason I'm angry with you, but I'll forget why. It happened to me so many times. So I'm like standing there. Just the other day, I was like, I'm so upset with this person. And then I'm sitting there thinking, why am I upset with them? And I really don't remember. But I remember that but then I was like, but I know they did me dirty. But I don't remember what they did. But I know they did something. And then I'm like really upset, but then I forget why I'm upset. Anyway. So yeah, there's that. You know. So what about Virgos? Oh, Virgos, they want to have everything under control. Everything has to be precisely calculated, organized. And with a Virgo, you can't really, they can be ADHD, okay? But with a Virgo, you can't like, you can't take them off their track. It's impossible. Like a Virgo is very, very structured, very, very structured, and very, very, that's a direction, that's how it is. And then you can't really, you're in their sphere and you got to go with them. Like they coordinate, and if they really, really love you a lot, they're gonna make an effort to also spend time with you in your way, but then they will go back on their track. So Virgo is very much very directional, very, very directional. Virgo knows exactly where they're going. There you go, Nicole Pancakes, Virgo here. She knows she is like a bullet, okay? She is like, phew. Oh yes, Nicole knows exactly where she's going. And thank God for that, because otherwise you can't be successful in that sort of career if you're not very laser sharp focused. There you go. Nicole says, I've had to condition myself to roll with the punches, but I love a good plan. Yeah, that's the thing. Virgo's thrive with making lists. Yes. Oh,
Sylvie
Sylvie,
Bicky
thank you
donated
so much.
$50. Thank you for always coming out here and giving us your all. You're making my otherwise very boring workday with your astrological analysis. Bisous.
Oh, Sylvie, thank you so much. You guys also make my day because otherwise I would also be on the couch posting videos, editing videos, eating, okay? Taking a nap, eating some more, then grabbing a snack because after lunch, you had a lunch, but then you need a snack. And then, I would lay on the couch. Terrible. So thank God for YouTube that I can kind of break out of the rhythm. And Sylvie BT, the good luck St. Patrick's Day coin. Oh, we're growing the collection. So yeah, and Marlene Perez is also my hubby. He is never wrong in his eyes. I'm an Aries. Ah, there you go. Zach says, in 2 months I have a birthday, meaning very Taurus. Taurus is also very particular. As we know, Zach. Also, very, very strong, opinionated. There you go. So Virgos know what to do, how to do, and you will never be able to persuade them to do the opposite. Yeah, you got to learn to go with the flow, to go with the flow. Yeah, you got to give a Virgo space. That's the structure of a Virgo. You got to give a Virgo space. Crowley says, Gemini, please. So Gemini get bored very easily. Gemini in a relationship, you got to keep a Gemini entertained. Because if a Gemini gets bored, they will get the wandering eye. That's a Gemini for you. That's a Gemini. Yeah. There you go. Lana Maria, don't you know it? She's like, another Gemini here. Gemini get bored very easily. So you got to keep them entertained. You gotta pep them up. You gotta pep them up. Um, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm. Krabi says, bored, yes. Wandering eyes, not so much. Well, maybe I mean, hey, maybe you're more disciplined. Maybe you're more disciplined, But yeah, it's a duality, it's a duality. Nadine Coyle is a Gemini. She lied about her age. Wait, I don't know who that is. Do I have to Google them? Oh my God, Letty, Sagittarius? Hi, Nina. How's it going? Sagittarius is complicated. I'm Sagittarius rising, like ascendant or whatever it's called. So I am Cancer Sagittarius, which is kind of okay for me because that grounds me a little bit. So I'm not overly Cancerian, whatever. But so Sagittarius is very stubborn. Sagittarius knows what they want. They will convince themselves of a theory. It can be a conspiracy theory. It can be a scientific theory. It can be a psychological theory. And they will, that's the story. That's the fact. And the funny thing about Sagittarius is they will push it through and they will convince everybody around them that that's a fact. And they're so good at that. They're so good at that. And everybody around them is going to believe the same thing they believe. They're so good at that. Oh, Ayla, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie.
Ayla donated $15. Hey baby, I made it to the live.
Let me add Ayla to the coin. Our St. Patrick's Day extravaganza Isla, you made it to the St. Patrick's Day coin. And into the shrine you go. And so there you go. Anina Nina, yes, we're both Cancers. Yeah, there you go. Marina Perez is like, yes, that's my son, Sagittarius. There you go. Krabi says, so true. That's my bestie. He's a Sagittarius, very stubborn. Kelly says, true about Gemini. I get bored quickly, but I have a lot of interests. I don't cheat, though. I'm loyal. Krabi says, her way or the highway, baby. Yeah, amen, says Siobhan. Sylvie says, my sons are Sagittarius and Capricorn. They're both very stubborn. Good luck to them with 2 Leo parents. Ooh, boy, oh boy. At least, you know what? At least it's always very, very exciting at home with all of you. I can just imagine the 4 of you at the dinner table, you know, like having feisty conversations and fights and fun stuff like that. Marie Antoinette, thank you. I really love you, Dacob. What's your favorite color? My favorite streamer. Thank you. I love all the colors. I really do, you guys. I know it sounds so cliche, but I really, really, really love all the colors. And one of my favorite designers, not fashion designers, but furniture designers, is Werner Pantone. Not Pantone with an E at the end. That's a color palette. This is Werner Pantone with an N at the end. And he always said colors are all colors are beautiful, and he was so annoyed by just black and white. And he said if it were up to him, he would put a tax on white and black paint, because he said it was so easy to paint stuff white in the house. He loved color, so I learned a lot about color through him, and I've learned to appreciate many different colors. So on my skin tone, like just for my own complexion, navy, moss green, like those are colors that really suit me. But if I'm just going to look at a color, I love purple, I love gold, I love red, I love bronze, I love like silver, platinum colors, I love orange. Yeah, I don't have a favorite color. I love a lot of colors. Like I love all the colors. They're all amazing. And the Pantella lamp. I have them, adore them. Oh, Grant Ramirez, thank you so much.
$5.
Grant, we got a coin for you. Grant, here you go. And here you go. Thank you so much, you guys. We're filling up the treasure trove today. And at the end of the stream, we're going to pull out one coin. And if your name on the coin corresponds to you still watching us in the chat, then you get to ask a question to Mr. Predicto. We'll go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about the crazy shenanigans of Hermes. Let's film a topic. Welcome to Tier 2, Larissa. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you, Larissa. Oh, should we do Ellen first? Wait, let me do Ellen first. Thank you, Ellen.
Elle-bas en donatait de $15. Thank you for awesome content. It really brighten my day.
Sorry, I'm just trying to... made a mistake with the first E. No, it's okay. It's a bit complicated. It's a bit complicated. But I can read Ellen. I can read Ellen even though... We'll go. That's a weird E-L-L-E-N. There you go. Ellen, you're going into the treasure trove! Yay! Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay. So wait, what were we doing? What? There's something here? Yeah, there's something there. I don't know what it is, though. There's a little... The green screen is fuzzling. So what, should I be back in a minute or should we fix this? Hold on, let me try to fix something here. Okay, it's fixed. So what do you think about warm and dark shade of purple? I love all shades of purple. They're gorgeous. Here's a shade of purple for you. La Boo Boo Purple! Look how gorgeous it is. Purple, yellow, and gold. Isn't it gorgeous? So cute. Look at this little monster. Okay, anyway, so where were we? So I was going to, oh, also, did you see my little panda? Look at my little Takashi Murakami. Isn't that cute? Old panda. The pop panda from Superflat. No, not Louis. This is the OG Takashi, not that travesty of an LVMH schlep on a shingle. All right. Now, let's talk Hermès. So Hermès seems to have it all figured out. You know, they make us, well, this is Versace. They make us scream and struggle for the Birkins, for the Kellys. But then they also try to do other stuff. Like, for example, create objects that seemingly nobody needs or wants, but then let's just get through it. Look, I've found on Instagram a couple of items that were photographed or filmed recently by Hermès, and dare I say, these are some of the most useless items that they have ever made. And I want to go through them with you, and I would really like if you guys in the comments down below would let me know which one of these items that I'm going to show you are, in your opinion, the most useless one, but also which one is the most peculiar of the bunch. I know I have a favorite one, and I'll share it with you at the end of the video. But subscribe. Let's get to 100K subbies. Thumb up the video, and everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Let me blend in the first item. So this is taken from the lovely ladies J. Diederich Instagram account, and go check her out and follow her on Instagram. She's very much in touch with the fashion world. A lot of respect for her. So here's the thing. I start slow. Okay, we're starting slow with this selection because these are headphones with leather attachments. You know, Hermès made the little leather pads on the side. Also, the entire cover is in leather. So are these like the Apple headphones, I guess? I don't know. I don't have them, so I don't know. But anyway, you can imagine, do we need something like this when technology is advancing so quickly, and probably next year there's going to be a brand new set of headphones that everybody's going to want to have. And then what are you going to do? It's not like you can detach these leather bits and put them on top of a new, you know, headphone set. Do they look fancy schmancy? Yeah. Do they look preppy and clean? Yeah. Gemma says, I'm not against these, but I'm sure they cost so much money. Yeah, I'm not even going into the price tags here. We're just going into how they look and what we think about these luxury extravagances in a way, in some way, shape, or form. I love them, says Armen in the live chats. By the way, I live stream several times on my channel during the week. Come subscribe to my channel and partake in the live chats. Thank you so much. So this was the first one. We started slow. DJ Maxstream says, not gonna lie, I kind of like it, at least better than Mont Blanc ones. Mahona says, an audiophile in me says no. Plush Thumper says, not my cup of tea. Once you put those giant headphones on, takes away from the luxury look, in my opinion. You know what? That's exactly what I thought, Plush, because like seeing them hanging so nonchalantly on a wall like this, it's almost like an objet d'art, you know? It's very much like bougie. They look good, but I completely know what you mean when you say like, but when you put them on, it loses the luster. Like this, it has a meaning, but worn, not anymore so much. I totally get what you're saying. That same feeling. We'll go. Let's check out number 2. Also from J. Diederich. Okay. Now here we're getting into that territory where like, okay, so this is a shampoo for a dog. And the other thing is hydrating lotion for it's a dog hydrating lotion, dog shower gel for the dog. And this is probably a brush for the dog, and this is probably a dog tag. Now, since this is Hermes, I know quite a few people who would want to buy these and make necklaces out of them. I would do it too. But but yeah, what do we think about this? Aha. Phoenix RZ says, I love my Pomeranian, but that is way too much. Yeah, Plush says, well, you know, people love their pets enough to buy that. That's, I think, how Hermes is capitalizing on this, because they know that there are people out there who are going to go extra bougie on their pets. Carey says, nah, I prefer the cookie necklace. Gemma says, I would only buy this for display, but not use on my dog, as there are better shampoos out there that actually work. Now, I don't know the composition of this, but I can tell you they're for the horse, like fur thing, for their skin. How do you call it? If a horse is still alive, do you call it fur? Or is fur only after they're not alive anymore? I'm having a little brain fart moment here. So, well, anyway, they have these glycerin soaps, which are really awesome, and they are actually also really good for human skin. So I really like the Hermes glycerin horse soaps. Get your minds out of the gutter. And they have different sizes. Really big ones and small. Anyway, oh my God, why does everything have to go into the gutter after 2 minutes? I try to film a video without ending in the gutter, and there we go. But anyway, so here's the thing. Where were we? Oh yeah, the glycerin soaps. And they don't even cost that much. They're around about $35 to $40 for like a You guys, just go on the Hermes website and look at their glycerin soaps. You'll know what I mean. They're literally... Anyway, okay. So, let's check out the next picture. Now, also from J. Diederich. Okay. Now, I want to ask also, does anybody know what this is? Oh yeah, Gemma says Hermes is going to be sold out of those soaps now. You best believe. You see it on my channel, and I'm not even sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. I wish I was. Could you imagine if Hermes sponsored me? Oh, that would be a dream. Please, Hermes, come to mama. Y'all, this little wooden brush on a little shingle thing. This, Kev says it's a fly swatter. Oh, Fanik says it's a soap on a soap on a rope. No, it's not. Although, do you guys remember soaps on ropes? So those were so cool. You hardly see them these days anymore. No, this is a beach brush. This you buy just to brush off sand from your towel, sand from your negligee moment, from your décolletage, sand out of your whatever area. Yes, this is a sand brush for the beach. Now, that's bougie. With your classic Hermès orange, with your classic Champ d'encre motif. As you can see, they also do that for their bracelets. This little motif is there. And this is probably boar hair or some animal for sure. This is something, huh? Let me show you the next one. This lovely lady was DJing at an Hermes event where Miss Diderich photographed all these photos and took a video. Yes, this is an Hermes DJ booth. Let that sink in. Leather. This is probably the most expensive and finest wood you could find, and there's leather on the sides. There's a whole setup here. Everything is covered in leather. And of course, they made it very light leather, so it's going to stain immediately. The second the DJ puts one glass on top of the DJ desk, it's game over, baby, for the leather. This is insanity. Now, I know I've said I'm not going to talk about prices, and I don't even know the price of this thing, but girl, given that it's Hermes, I think this would cost a couple $100,000 at least. Yeah, not to Dita. This is something Bernie Sanders would say, oligarch. Oligarchy? The oligarchy would buy this with your taxpayer money. Oligarchy. I have no clue. And plus they made it like all like so the curvature. See how it's like nicely that little curve here. So elegant, so ergonomic, you know, so ergonomic. Oh, Paris Hilton-ish. Yeah, well, they would make it pink for her, probably. But, yeah, Kev says, but imagine all the Birkins that may follow. Yeah, you buy this thing, and you're set for life with the Birkins. Yeah, like, you know, this opens the door. The door, allegedly. You buy this and you pay it a couple $100,000 or however much they're demanding for it. But after that, you've reached your quota, baby. After that, it's like, okay, what Birkin would you like? What color would you like? What leather would you like? What size would you like? How many would you like? Yes, we got you covered. They'll be delivered tomorrow. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Goodbye. Ka-ching. Period, baby. So anyway, there's that. Next picture, also from J. Diederich. Okay, so now here, okay. A Kelly, mini Kelly. I don't know what size Kelly this is. Probably a mini Kelly. I don't know. But anyway, it's a Kelly bag with studs. Yeah, how very Christian Lacroix. No, not Christian Lacroix, Christian Louboutin. How very Louboutin of them. I find this kind of vulgar. I don't know. There's something about this bag looks cheapish to me. What do you guys think? Carey says nope. Grace says, I thought diamonds. Mahona says meh. Right? Plush says maybe if it was black, it'd look more alt, but that one, no. Yeah, it's kind of like a, what is this? A mouse gray, cloud gray, bluish gray. I don't know. I don't know. Gloria says N to the O. Why mess with something already good, says Kari. Yeah, I feel like why add this? I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Trypophobia is kicking in, says DJ. It's edgy, kind of giving Olsen twins. I like it, says Chunky Shoes UK. It looks overdone, says Maria Gripaldi. Chan says, I don't like Mini Kelly with studs. Corey K says, and I don't know why there's always a stud out of line. It's this area here, isn't it? isn't it? Isn't it? It's this. It drives me nuts. It's this area here, isn't it? Well, it's this whole section. It's this whole section that just no. It kicks my ADHD to the curb. But yeah, Siobhan says I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Also, Valentina Rock said Patricia McDermott. Yeah, kind of giving me yeah. It's a bit imbalanced. I mean, maybe they wanted it on purpose to be a little bit imbalanced, to give it a little bit that asymmetry, organic, like you guys who made this by hand. And so, we wanted it to kind of, like these studs are all in line and then they slowly start floating apart. So we don't want the symmetry. Like, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, Pompadour studs can look nice, right? But they just don't suit this design, says Pompadour. Fashion Cabin says, Diamond Crush game look. Dots slowly falling down, and you need to place them at the right spot, period. It looks cheapish to me. That's it. Yeah. Oh, Luxury Bucket List says, it's neat. I take it if offered, but I wouldn't go after it. I have so many Christian Louboutin studs that would match it. It's a weapon, maybe, says Kuro. Well, let me show you the last picture. Also from Madame Diderich. Now, this is giving me old school vibes. It's a beauty vanity case in leather, lined in leather, and then you have, Hermes perfumes inside and the Hermes makeup brushes, compact, nail polish, lippies, and then it has this little buckle seal. The shape of this is giving me very 20s, 30s vibes, and I'm kind of loving this. I even like the color. I would go for gold hardware, but other than that, I even like the color. I think this is super bougie, like to the point where it's giving me historical references. It's giving me histra. It's giving me histra. It's giving me bougie. It's giving me lovely. It's giving me, I want to live my 30s Hollywood starlet fantasy in some rundown back room, off stage left dressing room that's all smoked up because back in the day they could smoke everywhere. And then you have this thing in there. You know what I mean? It's giving me that. But obviously, this is probably what is this gonna cost you? $20,000? $15,000? Without the makeup in it. With the makeup, add a couple thousand on top. Oh, very, very, very Orient Express vibes. Yes, definitely. Definitely giving. Jean Harlow ain't got nothing on this vanity case, says Akolu, right? It's very classic old school Hollywood. And I'm living for it. And very Orient Express vibes, yeah. Gemma says, would it be correct to put Chanel makeup products in there? I think you could. I think they would fit because, I mean, this looks perfect the way it is. Okay. But like if you put Chanel makeup products in there, they also look timeless in a way. They're little square shaped compacts. I mean, like, let's see. How does it look? Yeah, it works. I think. No? I think it looks nice in the box. Huh? Beautiful with the black and white of the Chanel compact and then this gorgeous gold toned leather. Yeah, nice. We'll go. So what do you guys think? So these were the 6 items that I wanted to show you that I found from the lovely lady J. Diederich. Now, let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite of the 6 and what do you think is my, well, not favorite, but like the one that I think is the craziest. Now, the craziest is, for me, believe it or not, it's the sand beach brush. That thing is so insane. And also, if that little rope is long enough, I would wear it as a necklace. Yeah, I would put it around my neck and wear it as a necklace. I think it's fabulous. So that's my favorite piece. But then in terms of, no, actually, that's the craziest and my favorite piece of the whole thing. Let me go back to it just for a second. I wonder if it is, let's go back to it more. There. This looks like it's too tight to fit around my head. But I could cut it here and then tie a knot. I would wear this around my neck as a girl. Love it. Love the different materials, the rope, the wood, the bristles. Fabulous. So this one wins for me, I gotta say, because it's the dumbest thing ever. I like crazy shit like that. I mean, look, I'm the person who buys Hermès frisbees. Like, they're so useless, but I love shit like this. So for me, this is like, this makes sense. Anyway, let me know what your favorite of these useless items that are also fabulous. The vanity case is not useless, but like, what is your favorite? And also, what is the craziest one of the bunch, according to you? And subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Never give up on love. Thumb up the video. Bye. So that was a fun little thing. Well, you guys, hi, Fred. Where's the crop? Well, the crop is not useless. The crop has a very specific reason for existing. Marie Antoinette, you cannot change your perfume bottle. Thank you for becoming a member. Marie Antoinette, you cannot change your perfume bottle. The perfume bottle fills up the longer you are a member and the more the perfume bottle fills up with perfume. And then when it's full, it starts spraying. And after that, it changes color to gold, silver, and all the other colors. Oh, Chan, thank you so much.
Chan donated $10. Another tip because you work hard to always deliver the best of you.
Thank you so much, Chan. You know, you guys, you're the best. Thank you. I was feeling so depressed yesterday because I had a migraine. It was like a bad headache. Well, I'll tell you in a second. And then, Chan, look at you. I'm going to put you in the shrine. And then you make the biggest mistake, which is comparing yourself to other content creators online, and then you're like, oh my God, this person has 2 million subscribers and they've only been on YouTube for like half a year. And then you feel like a total loser because you're like thinking to yourself, what are you doing wrong, And don't get me wrong, I go through these phases often, and I'm thinking to myself, people complain, people troll me, people, they always like, oh, long hair, the F word, and you're gay. I'm like, but I've been on YouTube with short hair. I've been on YouTube with like super, super short hair, skinnier, chubbier, blonde, black, all sorts of outfits, without makeup, with makeup. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like these 10 years I've been just one version of me. And none of them went viral. So here's the thing. It doesn't matter if I have long hair or short hair. When I had the short hair, people were complaining for other things. When I have long hair, people complain for that. It's like no matter what you do, somebody's going to find something they don't like about you. Oh, thank you, Nina. Hope you feel better, Dacob. These days are so difficult. Yeah, I'm working on it, babes. I hope you feel good too. Anya says, LOL, I just realized you're filming your videos. I was like, why does he keep saying goodbye, but he's still hanging out? Anya, yes. So for everybody who's new to the live streams, just a quick housekeeping. This is what happens. We live stream for a couple of hours, and then during the live stream, we have moments like right now when we talk to each other. It's kind of like an in-between segment. And then when I announce now we're going to film a segment, then I start filming it. And when I film it, please everybody stay on topic if possible, as much as possible, because I will only read the comments that are connected to the topic that I'm filming. And I film in one take because everything is done live. So you get to see how I produce my videos. So we film the topic, we end the topic, and I say goodbye. And then we're back in this kind of green room scenario where we're talking together. We get to like read the chats, change topics, stuff that's unrelated as well. And then we jump into the next topic. And then again, we try to stay on topic. And then when I finish filming that one, I say goodbye. And then we're back to the in-between, getting ready for the next topic. So that's how the live streams work, basically. Polly says, you look fab anyway. It's the attitude and the aura, Dacob. Thank you, Polly. Well, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm very well aware of that. And I'm very opinionated. Sponsors don't like that very much. They want you to just be, I don't know, empty. You know, just like, oh, everything is great. Everything is lovely. Everything's amazing. I have no opinions. I'm just a blank canvas for sponsors so that I can sell you stuff you don't need. And sponsors love me and they all come to me because I'm just, I have no opinions. Just aloof. Velasquez says, you owe them no explanation at all. Thank you, sweetie. Fred says, I have seen all the Dacob phases. Yes, you have. And there's many more to come, We keep evolving. Chan says, you are unique. That is why I love listening and watching. Oh, guys, thank you. Siobhan says, yeah, it's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Maria Gripaldi says, your content is great. I watch you while I work from home. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Maria. Nina says, we are humans, Dacob. That's the reality. And sometimes our worst enemies. But we need to be more kind to ourselves. I'm trying that this year. Me too, babes. It's so difficult, though. Maria Antoinette says, Dacob, if you want to share it with us, what is your zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. Plush Thumper says, I watch legal content and I got recommended your videos from you talking about the HRH lawsuit, but I stayed when I saw you do fashion. Oh, Plush Thumpers, thank you. Interesting. So you got recommended. Did YouTube recommend my video to you or somebody else? You never know how someone will find you. True. Corinne says, of course, that's the way it goes. But we love you, Dacob. Oh, thank you, guys. Dacob will be reviewing Chanel and Louis Vuitton shows. Yes, Armin, we're going to review the Chanel show right now. But that's why we love you, Dacob. Thank you, Marie. You are different, honest, and that comes with some extra price, haters, etc. But you are awesome, Dacob. You're here too. Thank you, Nina. You're perfect as you are. Thank you, Blonde and Chatty. Alina Post says, found your channel a year ago, and I am a fan ever since. Oh, man, you guys, thanks. Akolu says, don't let the haters get in your head. Stay true to you. Yeah, sometimes haters, you know how they are. YouTube recommended you, but I do also watch fashion content already as well. Oh, man, thank you, Plush Dumpers. And then, Soliningo says, intermission. Breaking news, you guys. Oh my God, you guys, this just in. You remember we were talking about Wendy Williams at the beginning of the live stream? Well, guess what? Metro is reporting, NewYorkPost.com just reported that Wendy Williams' niece is accused of kidnapping Wendy Williams from her $18,000 per month assisted living facility. Wendy Williams has been kidnapped by her niece from her assisted living facility. I gotta say, allegedly. The Manhattan assisted living facility Wendy Williams had been holed up in has accused the TV star's niece of kidnapping her. In a police report filed this week, Coterie, the Lenox Hill facility where Williams has been staying, has accused her niece, Alex Finney, of breaching the law by taking her out to dinner Wednesday night, TMZ reports. Finney, who visited her aunt at the $18,000 per month facility this week, whisked her away to an Italian restaurant in NoHo. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get, and then, but moments later, the facility contacted the New York Police Department to file a police report in which they claimed Finney evaded staff by taking Wendy out of the building, the outlet reports. However, Williams, who had been undergoing a psychiatric evaluation at the facility, was not allowed to leave the memory unit without elevator access from the 5th floor, the outlet adds. Staffers at the facility also claimed that Williams and her family member were escorted to the lobby by a worker who even opened the door of the Uber for them. However, the information in the police report contradicts a claim previously made by the attorney of Williams' guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, who told TMZ that the former talk show host has no restrictions at the facility. Following her dinner with Williams, Finney, who is the daughter of Williams' sister, Wanda, said the pair came back from dinner and apparently police were called. I was told that at some point the police were called because the coterie here was saying, allegedly, that I took my aunt from this facility and whisked her away without any sort of confirmation or approval, she added. Williams, for her part, described the ordeal as unbelievable. Clearly, they are lying to me, saying I can go out and do what I want to do. This is my niece, Alex. She just flew in from Miami, okay? I just came from the hospital, so we are going out to celebrate, she said, fighting back tears. Finney added that she and her famous aunt are good and are now back in one piece. These people are going to plead their case regarding what happened. I don't hear, Williams said, slamming the facility. Maybe she meant I don't care, or I don't hear. Scroll more down. More down? No? Up? Okay. The Post has reached out to Williams' reps for comment. On Wednesday night, the duo dined at Max Tucci's Tucci restaurant. An insider told Page 6 that Williams looked great in a Gucci bomber jacket. She had a super time. She kept writing in her journal. She looked great, the source said. Tomorrow she's going on The View. Guests inside the restaurant respected her. She was with her niece and a young man. Her brother, Tommy Williams, has since told US Weekly that his sister is in great shape mentally and physically. Williams was assigned a court-ordered guardian after being diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, a degenerative disease that causes memory loss, and has been living on the 5th floor of the Manhattan facility. There you go. Cha, can you believe this? Thumb up the live stream, you guys, but gosh, wow, okay, well. So basically, they're claiming that her niece kidnapped her, but her niece just took her to dinner and then brought her back to the facility. But they're now like, it seems like they're going to press charges for kidnapping? Girl. Gloria Recino says, go niece, go, allegedly. Is this real, OMG? Yeah, apparently. Lord, always some drama, says Carol. I mean, poor Wendy. Like, free Wendy. We did the free Britney movement. We should do the free Wendy movement. Wendy scored 10 out of 10 on mental competency test at the hospital. Yes, I spoke about this at the beginning of the show. Hi, Pam McNeil. Found you years ago when you taught us how to pronounce the luxury brands. People still try to come for me for that. Like, you don't know what you're saying. That's not how you pronounce it. I'm like, girl. The judge said, allegedly through the words of the conservator, they said, well, they made a statement saying that Wendy can leave anytime. So the niece was like, we'll go. Let me fly in and take my aunt to dinner. And then she took her to dinner and brought her back. And apparently that's not true. Then if the judge said she can leave anytime, well, she left to go to dinner, came back, and the police was called. So what's it going to be? You can't have it both ways, judge. It's either going to be she can leave whenever she wants to go to dinner or she can't? You can't have it both ways. You can't claim in court, oh yeah, she can leave whenever she wants, but then when she does leave to go to dinner, you claim she got kidnapped. What the hell? Mahona says, I don't even remember when I started watching you, Dacob. Just realized it has been many years as YouTube's algorithm showed me your video from 6 years back, and I remember watching it back then. Oh my gosh, you guys, how time flies. How time flies. No, the judge was not lying in court. The judge was reading a statement by the conservator. So it seems as though allegedly the conservator is the one who's sus. Allegedly. You know. The statement came from the conservator lawyer, not the judge, but the judge read the statement, is what I understand. Yeah, the conservator is the one who's sus here. Okay. The judge, the poor judge, the judge is doing their job. They're following the law. You know, the judge is the judge. But it's the conservator here that we have to kind of like look at and be like, wait, what will go, will go. What will go, will go. What will go, will go. Anyway, you know what will go, will go? A pigeon. A pigeon. Let me show you the pigeon. So the Chanel fashion show was about to happen at Paris Fashion Week, and they're going to showcase their last collection designed without an artistic director, and that collection is for the fall-winter 2025 season. It is a prêt-à-porter collection, and it is designed by the internal atelier team. Now, as the people were gathering up, all the invitees were gathering up in the Grand Palais to watch this show, something happened. A pigeon took to the stage and decided, cha, let me show you this is where it's at. We'll go. Let me show you the pigeon. So there's many videos online. And again, this is by J. Diederich. Man, lady, thank you so much. You delivered. So she commented, she posted this video, it went viral, and she said, who knew that my video would go viral of the pigeon? So this is at the Chanel show. Before the show began, a pigeon landed. You know how a pigeon do. A pigeon do what a pigeon do, honey. And the pigeon walked the runway. It walked the entire run. Look at that little leglet. One leglet up, one leglet down. Honey. Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, they got nothing on this pigeon. This pigeon strutted the runway like there's no tomorrow. And the pigeon went viral. Everybody was filming. Oh, isn't that interesting? I guess Chanel has become an Asian brand. There's only Asian customers. Maybe this portion of the runway is for like their customer, for their Asian clients. It's a possibility. I don't know how Chanel separates their runway according to like how they group their markets. So maybe this is the Asian market. But anyway, that's the pigeon. It walked the runway, honey. The pigeon did what a pigeon did. It probably also pooped, at a certain point. It's like, oh, look at this pot. Oh, lovely. Lift a little leg, poop a little, and then walk a little. So I hope that the models didn't step in some bird poop, but the pigeon definitely marked its territory. Now, the comments were hilarious because most people said, well, the pigeon was the best thing of the show. People saying, oh, the pigeon wore the best outfit. People were saying, finally, something creative in the fashion world. People were saying stuff to the likes of, well, at least now a Chanel show is not boring anymore. I mean, people were throwing shade at Chanel. It seems as though Chanel is still going through some rocky times in terms of how people perceive, their lack of quality, alleged lack of quality, their pricing policies, the elitism of it all. We'll go. Claire Bear is asking, was this a Nepo pigeon? Maybe. Maybe it was one of Kate Moss's pigeons who got an opportunity. Kate Moss's pigeon breaks through and becomes a top model. There you go. Pigeons are very smart and made a great model. Yes, Sylvia, we started the show with Donatella Versace. All right, now let's review the actual show. The show is taken, the video is taken from the Chanel YouTube channel, so it falls under fair use because we will be reviewing it, and the music has been changed to copyright-free music, okay? So this is not the original music from the show. Oh, Lars says, by the way, Chanel turned off the comments for their show again. This is so shady of them to turn off comments underneath their YouTube video because, like, what are they afraid of? What do they have to hide? This is the last show designed by the nameless team Atelier. The next show, which is the cruise show, is going to be designed by Mathieu Blasi. But this is the last show designed by the team. And I don't think that they stepped out at the end of the show like the Gucci team did. You see, Gucci did well by their workers because the entire team stepped out after the show to bow and say hello. And it was so sweet to see all of them. We reviewed the show together last live stream. So you can go check out the review of that show. And everybody was very sweet. You know, everybody got a chance to come out and say hello. Not Chanel. Chanel did not allow anybody to come out, except for maybe the Baconator. 184 likes. Let's get to 200 likes, you guys. We're almost at 200 likes. Come on, let's do it. Zoom better. Zoom better. Thumb up the live stream. Joanna Boo says, can't wait to hear Dacob's take on this show. Yeah, no, his first... So no, Ottoman, he's going to start working in April, actually, in just a couple of days. He's going to start working officially for Chanel in April, right? And then his first collection is going to be in May, probably. Or, Ottoman, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe his first show is going to be in October. Yeah, maybe he's going to do Spring Summer 26. I'm confused now. Does anybody know? I know that he's starting to work in April. And then obviously if he starts working in April, he doesn't have the time to deliver a first collection in May. Okay, so in October, my bad, my apologies. So he's going to start working in April and his first show will be shown in October. So that means, Ottoman, you're completely right. My bad. Sorry, guys. So Spring Summer 26. Okay. So he's going to start working in April, and the first show he's going to present is going to be in October, which is the Pret-a-Porter Spring Summer 26. You can't keep up with these Chanel shows. They do 10 collections a year. How is a host supposed to know? All right, Lars says this ready-to-wear collection is the last regular ready-to-wear collection designed by the studio. Okay, so the studio is still going to design one more cruise collection then, right? Because they're going to show the cruise collection in May. Okay, so, okay, Lars, so we're going to do, so the team is still going to do one cruise and one couture. And then Blasi comes in. Okay. So we still have 2 shows to go with the internal atelier. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it now. Okay, now I got it. So, well, let's review the show. Chanel Fall Winter 2025. We are at 187 likes. Let's get to 200 likes, you guys. Only 13 more likes to go. And then we're 188, 12 more likes to go. Come on, you guys. Come on, you got 190, 10 more likes to go. 10 more likes and then we review the show. 10 more thumbs and we review the show. 196, 4 more. 4 more. God, it's like pulling teeth. Ah, 202 likes. We did it, Joe. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, so this fashion show, this collection is themed the bow. They're really like, and you can see it's a Chanel bow. And so there's a pigeon and the first model. There's a lot of sheer silk, chiffon, whatever it is. The necklace, yeah, we've seen it before. By the way, I mean, this is all archive pieces with a little bit of a twist. I don't mind the layering of this very delicate chiffon, silk, tulle, whatever it is, on top of thicker tweeds. I think it's a beautiful juxtaposition for winter. And there's the first bow. We got to see the first bow. So I don't mind personally this thicker fabrics with very sheer fabrics on top. I think it's kind of cute. However, Coco never liked to show the knee. So having a bare knee is not very Chanel. But we're living in a world of hose, so there you go. This is already more covered than many other brands would do. This ribbon thing though, anyway. I mean, yeah, those sleeves are very Carl. The little dress, why not? Okay, the first bag that's kind of bizarre. You know what really irritated me about this northwest, east, west, whatever it's called, bag, is that there's a chain inside the freaking bag and they stuffed the bag with the chain. You cannot detach the chain. And if you want to wear the bag by the handle, you have to stuff the chain in the bag, losing all the interior space inside the bag. It's so annoying. Chanel with their paranoia that you're going to use the chain as a necklace, heaven forbid. So they screw the chain onto the bag. So annoying when they do that. More ribbons. So we're following the theme of the collection very loosely. Munchkin bags. The Munchkin bags are completely in. I guess Chanel's prices are so high at this point for their bags. They don't know what else to do. They don't want to lower the price of the bags, so they're shrinking the bags more and more so that the entry-level price of those bags is not as astronomical. But you best believe that that tiny little Munchkin bag is going to cost you at least $3,000 to $4,000. And that little bag, another $3,000 to $4,000. Love the collar. The necklace is a little bit much, but why not? Always love the layered necklaces. Oh, okay, here we see the tweed clutch, which is not a clutch, it actually also has a strap, shoulder strap. Loving that bag. Oh, Chanel, no, don't do it, Dacob, don't do it. Oh, this is cute. It's giving me like a Pierrot vibe, a little bit 60s going on there, slightly oversized. They could have tailored it a little bit better, but then again, maybe they're going for the more oversized look. Okay, these necklaces, I don't know what to say. I love them. Love the oversized necklace. In fact, I'm wearing mine today because my necklace was also enlarged. You're gonna see it later with the pink version of it. Oh, the red is gorgeous. I mean, how much do you think these necklaces are gonna cost, you guys? The giant necklaces. Love the jacket. Not very coherent. The whole collection is quite messy. Individual pieces are cool, but like put all together, I don't see a coherent line throughout this show. Love the oversized necklace. Oh my God. Very Moschino though, but like, love this tweed combo. This is very Chanel, by the way. The layered textured. This is also very Carl. They're taking from the archives everything they can. You know, from Carl, from Virginie, from Coco. The hats are, you know, the brims of the hats are not very structured in a good way. Coco would not appreciate them being too wavy. They are too wavy for my taste. This color here, Tyrian pink. You could also say it's raspberry. What a gorgeous, gorgeous shade of pink. What a gorgeous shade of pink. Love it. This is a little bit too covering the body, but then again, they know their customers. They're also selling to the Middle East. And so they need also pieces that are covering the body more. Love the texture of this boucle tweed ensemble. The twins, we've seen many brands do this where you have like twin looking models on the runway with the opposite colorways. There, that's my necklace here. Now, is that the one with the pink? Yes, this is my necklace, but in giant. So they've turned this one, the classic Chanel, into a giant one. I want that necklace. And the giant clutches, do I love them? Yes, I do. Do I trust the Chanel leather? No, I still don't. I'm not a fan of the bow bag, but since it's all about the lace and the bows, I get it that they're gonna make a bag in the shape of a bow, although they've done bow bags in the past. It's nothing new. Their tweeds are beautiful, but also nothing new. A lot of bows here as well. So we have this line, this thread kind of, and the bow hanging off the bag, also cute. So we do have some form of leitmotif, even though, you know what I'm saying, you could have done so much more with bows than just attaching them on like that. And I'm saying this just because Chanel always has bows every season, but it's like, okay, you're gonna make a show dedicated to the bow, then show us evolution of the bow. How do we evolve the bow? Show us something new that we haven't seen with the bow. If you're, you know, like this, yeah, it's also something we've seen before. Carl has done something similar for an haute couture collection back in, I think, 2007 or 2008. So it's not like something new with the bows, but I always like a bow. You know, Chanel and bows, they always work well. You know, it's part of Chanel's legacy. It's fine that they dedicate this collection to the bow. They dedicated another collection to the camellias, you know, but at a certain point you ask yourself, I'm not a big fan of this kind of glossy leather. I'm not a big fan of it. But at a certain point you have to ask yourself, ooh, that clutch. You gotta ask yourself, like, when are we bored of the repetition of the themes and topics? Like, how many times can you do a bow? How many times can you do a chain? How many times can you do a camellia? You know, at a certain point, you gotta kind of invent something new. This is a little bit too gimmicky for me. I know that this is a crossbody bag, pearl shape, and the biggest pearl is actually a bag that opens up. Bit too gimmicky. I actually do love this piece with the white bow that's kind of a double C turned into a bow attached. Very elegant, very Parisian chic. Loved that piece. Here we have bows printed on garments and then they form double C's. Very 80s. This is whimsical, playful. Chanel, every season they have a couple of AOP, which is abbreviation for all over prints. Every season they have a few. Sometimes they look very dated. This particular AOP is okay. I'm fine with this AOP. It's abstract enough for it not to annoy me right away. You know, I'm not tired of it. Some AOPs, the second you see them, you're already bored. Now this is very fascinating. This looks very much like blasé, actually. Look at this denim fading into a sheer textile. I need to see that one up close, but that almost looks like a blasé piece. Like, did he design that? Even though he's not working there yet? Very interesting piece. That one is the most experimental for Chanel standards. We haven't seen something like that before. Yeah, whatever. This oversized bag doesn't look good. They've done better oversized bags before. This is very Virginie reminiscent, this piece, and the one behind with the bib. This is also bibbish, kind of bibbish. This is bibbish. That was bibbish. But this is a bib. This is classic Virginie Viard bib. They took, in honor of Virginia, we got the bib. Beautiful pink tone, by the way. Again, that crossbody bag, I get it. It's a moment. It's a showstopper. Very editorial. But let's be honest here. It's gimmicky. I'm sorry. It's not desirable. I don't want to have that piece, that bag on that, pearl on a chain thing. I don't know. The little munchkin bags are adorable. They're so useless, but cute. The knitwear is gorgeous. I would wear this. I would wear the shit out of this. And you would not see me wear it because it's green with my green screen. I would be invisible. There you go. I might as well just put on something green and say that I'm wearing a Chanel piece. Nobody would know. Yeah, the oversized pearl necklaces, you guys. My favorite one is with the pink. Does anybody know how much they're gonna cost? Because I'm thinking of writing my sales associate, but then I don't want to be bothered. I can't be bothered. I want to know, but I don't. Yeah. Okay, I've seen this before. The little pearl bag, we've seen this before, just slightly different shape, without that metal handle. They've had them structured differently in the past. You know what I really like? The Spring-Summer 2012 Underwater Mermaid collection. Now, those minaudières were amazing. They were shaped like seashells. Some were encrusted with pearls and some were just plexiglass, not encrusted with pearls. And others had an iridescent leather coating. Also gorgeous. Those were the days. That's how you do pearl. Okay, this is not Chanel. When I saw this the first time, I was like, wait, this looks like, what is this? Like Dolce & Gabbana doing Chanel? This is very bizarre and does not match any of the collection we've seen so far. I love the lace and stuff, but also this could be Yves Saint Laurent. 70s Yves Saint Laurent, early 80s Yves Saint Laurent, but this is not Chanel. Okay. This very unfinished. This piece is missing something. This piece is like they didn't finish it. It looks very unfinished to me. Love the little Pierrot shirt. I would love this little silk shirt for myself. If anybody wants to, get one for me, it's my birthday. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'm accepting gifts. This one, yeah, cutesy, girly, with the double C's that are, stitched into the actual fabric. We've seen that 1,000 times before. I don't like when they cut up these coats and turn them into skirts. I never like this sort of stuff. It doesn't flow nice. The textile looks terrible. It never works. They gotta stop doing that. That never looks good. This is a nice little dress with a ton of bows and the little pearl. I even like the belt. We've seen this pearl belt on this particular runway a few times already. Here's the epitome of the bow. Look at it. The whole dress is made of bows, but this looks too experimental. It's like a college student. Okay. Oh, look at Anna Wintour. It's like, oh yeah, okay. The assignment is bows. So I'm going to make a whole skirt made out of bows. This is very amateur. Very amateur. Amateur. I know they thought they did something edgy, but no, amateur. So the beginning with these sheer pieces, cutesy. It's like they did 10 collections in one. Why did they have to push it all in? You know what I mean? The opening act with all these sheers layered on top of thick fabrics. Yeah, I get it. Okay, makes sense. Then we throw in a couple of knitwears and then we go back to the colors and then we go into those experimental weird laces. Then there's that little denim piece that is woven into, that is faded into the sheer. This is my favorite textile. This fluffy boucle tweed. That's my favorite fabric of this collection, by the way. Because very wearable for me. Very wearable in an oversize, Yeah, and then this little ribbon thing. Yeah, okay. it all looks unfinished. You know what I'm saying? It all gives me this, like, oh, like even the installation in the room, just like they did last season with the big bird cage. Yeah, there was a big bird cage in the middle of the room, but it was empty. It felt unfinished. And this also feels like it's missing something. It's too naked. It's too bare. It's not so coherent. It felt like 10 different collections in one. But some individual pieces I really liked and really enjoyed. So yeah, so these little pink, this little necklace, they turned it into a giant version of a necklace. Would love it. Would love it. But we'll go. So we'll go. I love the piece in which Dacob said it's not really Chanel. Oh, the Dolce & Gabbana looking one. There was a lot going on, yeah. The black long coat was my favorite, says Plush Thumpers. Armin says, I love the accessories. Siobhan says, some things I really liked and some no. Terry says, my favorite was the denim. Zeitgeist says, it will end up in a landfill. Oh, Zeitgeist. Alina Poe says, the denim sheer one was cute and some black pieces, but as you said, really not cohesive. Akulu says, a lot of interesting ideas, but no focus, unfortunately, because I like them all. If they had dedicated to one, it would be cool to see fleshed out. My favorite was the mint green sweater. Beautiful green color, Corinne. Lars says the dégradé piece is awesome. Lars, how do you think they made that one? Was it because the top really felt, just from the video, it looked to me like it was real denim, not see-through thick. And then somehow it fades into a chiffon or some other silk material. How do you think they did that? Or was it just an effect that they achieved through print? Rudy says one word, blasé. There were some good looks though. Shaban says, oh wait, Sapali Hessa says, I want the necklace clutch. One more. Thank you. You can go now. Bye. I want the necklace. I want the necklace. And I would be fine with the giant oversized pearl necklace. That I'm so humble. So humble. That one piece would be enough. And if you really want to go more, you could give me one of the big oversized jackets or knitwear, you know. Thank you. Mahona says, I liked some things and could see myself wearing them, but nothing really new for me. Kelly says, I didn't see a lot of good looks. Denim was the best. SH, hold on, let me scroll up. Genuine question, what happens to Chanel that doesn't sell? It goes on sale, not the bags, the clothing and some accessories. And if that doesn't sell, it goes on sample sale, like for special people of the industry. And if that doesn't sell, then it goes for on sale internally for the workers, Chanel workers. And if that doesn't sell, they say that they recycle some pieces, but I don't know. That they cut them up and use fabrics for something else, or they donate fabrics to schools and stuff. I don't know. Very shady. We lose track of the stuff after nobody buys it. Lois Vaughn, how's it going, sweetie? Some items were really cute. I'm an old-fashioned bow girl. Great review, Dacob. Thank you, Lois. Teresa says, that's why it's my favorite. It was so cool the way it faded into the sheer. Jackie says, want all the blazers, but none of the bows. I like the bows, Jack. You don't like the bows? I know that ladies have issues with bows. Ladies either love the bows or don't love the bows. The ladies that don't love the bows usually consider the bows to be too girly. That's something that I've realized working in the fashion industry usually. Let me scroll up quickly a little bit because... Yeah, Lars says, good question about the dégradé. Maybe printed chiffon with additional denim applications, no idea, but it's really gorgeous. It looks really beautiful. It moves so nicely. I like the boots with the pearl as the heel. Yeah, but they've done it before, but it's cute. I'm just worried that that pearl is going to pop off because the glue is going to be bad or the screw isn't going to be screwed on right or some shit like that. Francesca says the mini bags didn't appeal to me. Well, good for you, because now you can also choose the oversized bags. You can either go mini or oversized. I'm excited for October. That was boring, says Marie Antoinette. SH says landfill. I guess Dacob Chanel dare not to do a reduced to clear. I mean, after 1 year is up, they do a 40% sale on their clothing and some accessories, but not on the bags. Plush says then they allegedly might hit the black market after that. Akolu says too bad. Ribbons and bows are now on their way out trend-wise. Well, Chanel always late to the game. I mean, they're also late to the game with the oversized bags. The oversized bags were trending a couple of seasons now. Only now they're kind of getting on that trend. And yeah, I mean, Louis Vuitton did the oversized key pouch years ago already. Hi, Ollie. Bows in theory, but not in practice. You see, I love bows. I love bows and ribbons. I really do. But Akulu says too bad ribbons and bows are now on their way out. Sorry, read that one. Jack's Bag Attack. If you have a large bust, bows are not great. I mean, depends where you wear them, not on the clothing, but you can wear it in your hair, on the back or something, or you could wear it on one shoulder. It doesn't have to be in this area, I mean, bows you can wear them in many different ways. SH says, thank you for the explanation, Dacob. You're welcome. Plush says, I like bows, but not tassels or hanging material usually. Kelly says, wear what you like. Don't worry about in or out. I agree. Kuma says, I love bows. I do. May says, true, that's my case. It's horrible in the front. SH says, Dacob, if the bags do not go on discount, then where does that go? Do they reduce in price for the employees? Some bags, yes. Some bags end up, seasonal bags do end up on the employee sales discount website. There's a special portal that sales associates get access to, and they can order from that portal. They have limitations. They can't order 50 bags. Like, there's a very strict limit what they're allowed to order and when they are allowed to order, and then they can order that and pay. But not for the classics, just for seasonal stuff. Dacob, if the bags do not go, sorry, that one. Jackie says, the shoulder bow was nice, but those bows on the front, nope. No, I get it, yeah. It all depends on the body shape, for sure. Oh, the bow skirt, very questionable. Dedicating an entire Chanel collection to the ribbon is like declaring an apple vegan. Good one, Lars. Maria says, when I worked for Chanel Beauty, I got from them a silver chain with a huge pearl pendant. It's gorgeous. Man, Maria, those were the days, when Chanel was a little bit more generous with their employees. Now, I've been hearing stories that are kind of sad. People, it seems like they're not being so generous anymore, and the Baconator saying how she wants to be, oh, it's a company for women, of the women and for the women. And then like the women are all leaving the company. I don't know. It seems like there's some issues internally with that brand currently, allegedly. And I wish them all the best, but I wouldn't want to be inside there at the moment. The oversized necklaces are cute, but they kind of scream I flashed my assets at Mardi Gras. Yes. Oh, Island Girl. Totally. They look totally cheap and tacky. But I'm living for I'm living for that. I mean, and there's also shorter versions. Like, I mean, I would not wear them out and about. How, where, when? I mean, I would wear, for my live streams, I always need something that ends here. So I would need the shorter version of the necklace that I can just wear, or the long one and then you double it up and then you're like stacked. They definitely are a big enough company to do better, but it seems like they're so focused on the money. That's sad. It just seems like they're really focused on the money, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But for now, you got your last chance to come into the shrine. Otherwise, I'm going to pull one out. And if you are in the chats and your name is here, you get to ask a question to Mr. Predicto. Hi, Nectarine Man. I don't think you're wrong, right? And don't forget, we are doing the after show today, not on the weekend. So you still have a couple of minutes left to become a Tier 2 member or a Tier 2 patron and join the after show today. So that is happening. For Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons, there is a live stream after this live stream. So be sure to join. Become a member, Tier 2 member, or a Tier 2 patron to join the after show. As a Tier 1 patron or Tier 1 member, you get to join the after show every first after show of the month. So Tier 1 members join every first after show of the month. Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons join all of the after shows. And there are usually 4 or 5 in a month. So, yeah. When the first looks with the netting came out, I thought they were playing with an inside-out idea, bringing inner construction to the outside of the garment, but then it didn't go anywhere. No, it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. So, you guys, let's pull out who's the winner. Chicken dinner. KXO, hi Dacob. I saw a new skincare line at La Premiere. Not sure you already have to talk about that. I have not. No, I haven't even tried it. Is it any good? I haven't seen it and I haven't tried it. Okay. I am picking randomly one coin out. Sylvie BT. Sylvie, are you with us in the chats? Sylvie BT. Sylvie BT, are you with us in the chats? You're the lucky winner! Are you with us in the chats? Make yourself be known. Lars says, thank you for today's live stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Lars. Thank you. Sylvie BT. Okay, do you have a question for Mr. Predicto? Let me take Mr. Predicto out. You know, a question that he can answer with yes or no. A question that Dicto can answer with yes or no. Sylvie BT. Okay, let me turn Dicto on. No. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right. So I turned on Mr. Predicto. Mr. Predicto. Sylvie BT would like to know. Question by Sylvie BT. Will I get a new job this year? So just to be very clear, Mr. Predicto, will Sylvie get a new job this year, and this year being 2025?
The answer is yes.
Sylvie, baby, the answer is yes. And Dicto always knows. There you go, you guys. Sylvie, Dicto said the answer is yes. Did you guys hear it? Aikolu said, I felt it before he said it. There you go, guys. And that was our show. I hope you had fun today. Thank you to the mods for keeping us safe. Hit it, Bubbles.
Special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, 3H, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And in honor of Donatella, we'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would
I love the smell of silk. Anyway, where was I? We'll go. Ah, yes, right. Live-in ferret. We're live-in ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living
sippy.
ferret, living ferret.
And where's my dying ferret? What? Ah, there it is. Dying ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
The chubby dying ferret. Oh, bless it. Bless the dying ferret. We'll go, la boo boo. We'll go. So cute. Poor ferret. Poor ferret. And then, oh, here's a little Easter egg. Well, actually, I already gave you an Easter egg. This is a little Easter egg, but I'm working on something. When is it going to be done? I don't know, but we have a little Takashi Murakami panda here, right? From the Super Flat collection. And I need to film also. You're not going to see much because the green is going to be invisible, but I'm going to lift it up anyway. It's just the green is invisible, but we got one of the flowers. Well, we got, anyway. There's going to be a video on Totally Dacob, my pop culture channel, dedicated to Takashi Murakami and his art. But we digress. All this to say what? I'm obsessed.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
Wait, Ultraviolence? Gucci just announced Demna? New artistic director? I have no words. No, KXO. No. Anybody can become a member. You don't have to be in the US. So is he leaving Balenciaga or is he going to do Balenciaga and Gucci? I have no words. He's doing witchcraft for sure. Like, what the hell? Gucci tabs Demna. Balenciaga creative director as new designer. The great Gucci reset is here. On Wednesday, the Italian fashion house named Demna. Well, Gucci is dead to me. Are you freaking for real? I mean, okay. Well, is this worthy of a video? Not really. There's not much to say. Dead to me, honestly. How? What the hell? Oh wait. Okay, now I'm confused, you guys. Is Demna? Is Gucci and Balenciaga? Is it the same owner? It's the same owner, right? It's Kering, isn't it? Doesn't Kering own both? Both are Kering. Okay, so that's what they're thinking because Gucci was not doing well. Balenciaga wasn't doing well either. What the hell? So yeah, Kev, who's doing Balenciaga? Oh my God. Is Demna gonna do Balenciaga and Gucci? No. No, 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 no. This is a travesty. 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 Yeah, Kev says LVMH is laughing their way to the bank. There you go, KXO. You made it. Thank you so much for becoming a Tier 2 member. So what the hell, you guys? Like, who's going to do Balenciaga now? No, I think they got rid of Sabato de Sarno. I don't think they're going to take Sabato to do Balenciaga. I mean, Akolu. Yeah, it's a very interesting turn of events. Do we have enough content to make a video about this? I mean, it's breaking news. I don't know. Can I squeeze out 8 minutes out of this? I don't know. Like, okay, let's do this. Cha. Breaking news. Gucci just announced its new artistic director, Demna Gvasalia from Balenciaga and from Vêtements. Now, Carey owns Gucci and Balenciaga. Is Demna going to continue working at Balenciaga and at Gucci at the same time? What's happening here? And why would Carey do such a move? Balenciaga has been under scrutiny and in quite a bit of trouble and turmoil, as well as cancellation, because quite a few people, including myself, and I don't care if you come from me, if you're a fanboy of Balenciaga, no. After that travesty of an ad campaign, several ad campaigns, not just the one with the teddy bears, but also the one with Adidas, where they then posted those weird court documents, which were then posted at the same time as the kid ad campaign. Just no. Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Vile. Vile. Balenciaga is over for me. And that has been since that moment. Till they don't get rid of Demna, I'm not going back to Balenciaga. Kids need to be protected. You do not mess with kids. Seriously. Like, huge no-go. And now they're taking him over to Gucci to mess up Gucci even more? Of course, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. But now Gucci's dead to me too. Not that it was, I mean, it was hanging by a loose thread to begin with, but you know, Sabato de Sarno, they let him go. I get it. But this collection that Gucci just presented with the internal design team designing the collection, it wasn't that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. And now they really wanted to have somebody at the head of Gucci, and they're taking Demna to spearhead Gucci. The only thing he's going to spear is right through the heart of that brand. It was nice knowing you, Gucci. Ever since Tom Ford took you to astronomical, legendary heights, it has been step by step going downwards, downwards, downwards. And now we're at the precipice. Just when I thought you could not sink any lower, Yahya Demna as your artistic director. The poverty. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Girl, bye, right? We need the Texan back. This is so bad, you guys. Hi, Aish. How's it going? No words. Really no words. So I'm going to take Linda and I'm going to say, listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
And that's that. Oh, we'll go. And where is Burpee Baby Yoder? There he is, Baby Yoda. What you gotta say with your invisible predator predator face. Where did you go? You don't even know where you went because you're always invisible. Come on, Baby Yoda. Give it to us, Cha.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
Baby Yoda, run. Run before Demna gets you. I hope you had fun today, you guys. For all the Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons, I'm going to see you in the after show. As Wendy Williams would always say, grab a snack and come on back to the after show. I'm going to go freshen up a bit, and I'll see you all there. Love you loads. Never give up on love, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Mwah.